Are we up?
Yes, we're live.
All right, good morning. I am here. Montante is here. When was the last time you were here?
A couple months back.
Yeah. Up the stairs, Montante's just yapping away. He just talks. He just doesn't shut up ever. Is that true, Justin?
Yeah, but it's good conversation.
That's all I said. Why is everybody... It's a Mike Gerry answer. Like, but I like him. He's a good guy. Is that what I asked? Did I ask you, was it good I'm sure it was not good conversation, first of all.
Okay, well, you're not sure about that.
I'm very sure of that. Given the three people in the conversation, there's no chance of that. Is that what I asked?
No.
Okay. It's like if I said to you, how was the traffic this morning? Bad. And you said Coleman's wearing a shirt today. Like, it's not, did nothing to do with anything.
No correlation.
None. Right?
Correct.
So why do you feel, what's it, your son? Like,
I appreciate it.
What is it? I don't understand.
Something with my brain, Kirk.
Why? Like, there's a Mike Gerry that's not a criticism. Now, Mike will be upset when he comes in Friday. He'll bring this up. It's not a criticism. If you bring up somebody like, if I'm like, I'm fucking sick of Steve, I go, why? He's a good guy. Like, stop.
Stopped.
Do you get my point?
I do.
Okay. Does he shut up?
No.
Thank you. It's not even a criticism.
I would like to have Mutt here beforehand.
It's a Montante fact.
Beforehand, but
Mutt, it's 9:37. Mutt's not here.
Everyone's dipping on us.
Yeah.
No one wants to come in anymore.
I know, huh? Jesus. Is he out?
He's here, he's coming. But I mean, last time too, even when I said it was 9, he would have been late for 9.
What do you think of that, Coleman?
Typical Mutt. He's got nothing to do, and
not professional.
Nothing to do, and of course he's running late. Like, how is that possible?
His kids on the bus, he'll say.
I was first one here.
He's the only guy who's ever had kids in the history. That's incredible. I don't know how I do it. Yeah, it's like he has kids. Kids. Well, all right. What do we got? How you doing?
I'm good.
Yeah, what's new?
Good. Nothing. Just hurting right now. Allergies are killing me. Nicks are killing me.
Okay. Yeah.
Fatter than ever.
Are you?
Probably.
Look the same as always.
I'll take it. Yeah, I just feel gross. But
how do you maintain that weight, Montante? Walk me through the process.
Hard work. A lot of driving.
Where'd you say was terrible yesterday?
Ludlow.
Ludlow. Yeah. That's like. Yeah. That's so you're in nowhere zone.
Terrible.
What are you doing? I know what you're doing there. You're never there.
I was leaving now. I was coming out of Springfield. Next thing you know, I'm in Ludlow. It's fucking just a god awful town.
What was so terrible? What differentiated from the other towns you traveled?
No. It was.
What are you saying no for?
I know because I know a good. It's hard for me to explain. It's like porn when you know it. You know when you see it. Like that's what not me say. It's the people in the government.
Supreme Court Justice said. Yeah, correct.
So like I know a good town just driving through. Like
sure, I understand.
Like I'll have these weird thoughts. Like I could live here. I never will.
Sure, everyone.
But I have that.
Yeah, I think
like Ludlow's like get me the fuck out of here immediately. There's Portuguese people all over the place. Hillbillies mixed in.
That's so bad, but okay. Western Mass is not my world.
No, it stinks. They don't know if they're fully New England or kind of New York.
They're Connecticut. They're right.
Connecticut sucks as a whole.
Connecticut is a drive-through state.
I think I had the best ever Chick-fil-A. Contributes to the fatness yesterday in Connecticut.
Which one?
Enfield.
Oh, is that right?
Unbelievable.
What made it better than the other Chick-fil-A?
Charming. They always are charming, but everything was fresh.
Did you sit there? Did you go drive-through or?
No, I go in, urinate a little bit.
Yeah. Do you have lunch sitting down or in the car?
Yeah.
Take a little break.
A little break.
I think that makes sense.
Right back on the road.
I like that. That's what I would do too. They refill your drink for you or no?
Nah, that's asking for too much.
Okay.
I think I actually would have declined if they asked.
What'd you get?
Just the normal number one, no pickles.
No pickles. Fries?
Sprite. Yeah, large.
You got the large fry?
You go medium drink because to try to
this is a Ryan Minahan strategy.
Yep. Then you go large fry.
I feel like
no pickles. Yeah, you pay for it.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, you're right. You do pay for it. Yeah,
they get you there.
It's like a cup to pee in too on the road. Chick-fil-A.
I could never do such a thing.
Phone?
I don't know.
You put your balls right over it. I could do that 2 seconds right now with that.
I could hold a full bladder for 6 hours, and I've done it before.
You pee during the you pee all the time.
If I have a choice here to pee.
Yeah,
because I don't want to pull over.
I like the Rock. The Rock pees in the. What does he pee in? The story yesterday?
It was just he pees in bottles to conserve time.
Yeah, but the story was he's always late though.
Yes,
but yet he pees in the bottle to save time. I mean, the Rock seems like a pain in the ass.
He's the worst.
Yeah,
he's going to be a presidential candidate one day. Sadly,
it may be. He's very phony though.
What side is he going to run under?
He's a Republican. He's a Republican.
You think?
Yes. All that money, he's not. He'd like to be a Democrat, but he's a Republican.
I don't think we can go from like MAGA people to The Rock.
I just think The Rock's a phony. Like Trump's not a phony. Like he's
a lunatic. He's authentically a psychopath.
If Trump lost again to President Biden, would he run again in 4 years? What would his nickname be for The Rock? The Croc?
I don't hate that.
Or he runs with him.
That was good.
That's true. Yeah. Well, that's a big thing for Harry. All his friends have. The Rock has a million memes, I guess, like Dwayne the Guac Johnson. It's like Dwayne the Croc Johnson. I don't know. The cock is in there. I don't know. But there's like a whole bunch. There's a whole bunch of them. That's what he was saying yesterday. So.
Yeah. No, I think Trump's going to win, so I don't think we have to worry about that.
Probably, yeah.
And the shit going on around the college campuses is going to help.
Yeah, probably. Yep. That'll probably be all those people who never vote to vote. Has he showed up?
Yeah.
Just in time. Staggering in.
Here he is.
Morning.
Right on time.
Well, we got a big race this weekend. What's going on?
Should we start the show? Should you want me to?
All right, guys, we good?
Should we restart? Or?
We good? We good, guys?
We got the joke the
We
first
up?
2 times.
We up?
Now we got you. We got you the first 4 times.
How about this traffic? Wow.
We all have it. We all have kids. We all have traffic, you know? It's not that different. for any
No,
of
dude,
us.
it's a lot different.
I don't have kids?
What time did your son get on the bus today?
He bikes to school.
Okay, my son got on the bus at 8:35.
He has ambition. He's another Minahan with ambition. He gets on the bike. You're a Minahan gets on the bus. That's a second. It doesn't skid. Just doesn't. Peter.
You're
I don't mean
suggesting-
disrespectful.
No, you're
Peter
suggesting an
Minahan was
8-year-old
far
ride a
more
bus.
successful than your dad. I don't mean to be rude here. Me than you. Now Harry and your kids. Like it's just. You know, I don't really understand. I don't get it. I don't. It's pure science. That's all.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah.
Good seeing you guys.
See you later. I'm kidding. You know I love your dad. I know what your dad did for a living.
Not your son.
He hands money to his children.
No, was he a teacher or no?
He was a computer engineer at Digital Equipment Corporation. Back in the day.
Sounds serious.
He probably worked for my dad at some point.
Yes, it's absolutely real.
Maybe they had some business trip to Atlanta together. Your dad ever get over it or no?
What's that?
Maybe they had some business trip to Atlanta together.
Yeah,
Maybe
your dad said that about my dad over a steak dinner.
Yeah, there you go. No, Mutt's kids. No, 8 years old is definitely different. Harry just started doing that like last year.
We just turned 12,
fifth grade. He did it.
Yeah, he's old. He's 4 years older.
Yeah, but also, I mean, I don't know he could just take. There's a whatchamacallit, the path.
So the boy Carter could bike to school, but he would go through in.
Yeah,
Drum Hill.
Yeah,
you want
like
my
the
son?
Rotary?
You want him doing that in the
A little
morning?
hair in his chest.
So I apologize for being late. I texted Justin and Coleman.
It's
I'm
fine.
sorry.
It's fine. It's fine. There should
Mike,
be
I'm
some.
sorry.
There should be some bridge that gets you there. Something. I don't know.
There's no back road, unfortunately.
That's the thing. Yeah, because that's.
To Harrington there is, but Bennett's still at 8, even at 8. He
Yeah.
couldn't do
No.
the
No.
back
No.
roads.
Yeah. I don't want
He's
to do
too
that.
young.
No. No.
I'm not sure he can ride a bike yet.
Can I derail this real
Is that
quick?
true?
Please?
Bikes are not big.
We'll get your
not
pickle
big.
later.
No, let's relate to this.
Oh, I have a lot from Montante today.
Okay, go ahead, Montante.
Do you think like you did a case study on people who walked to school growing up and who took the bus? Like, do you think one group did better than the others later in life?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
Well, do you want to think about it? That's why I asked.
No, not particularly.
Okay.
What would your
do you
theory
think?
be?
I think your
the
theory is that
kids-
people who walk are doing better.
You know me well.
I think that's why you asked.
Did you walk to school?
Goddamn right I did. Rain,
how's it-
snow.
brag that
I got
Mike
hit by
Montante
I got hit
walked
by
to
a
school?
car. Hit by a car. Bounced right back.
You finished last year high school class.
Goddamn right I did. Loaded class.
That was a good class.
And Charlie Puth. We got people winning silver medals.
Who's that?
Connor Yeager.
Oh, we've talked about this, right?
Yeah, he swam at Michigan. Same school as Michael Phelps.
It's true. And Tom Brady and Gerald Ford.
Dave Portnoy.
Yeah,
Woodson.
Dave Portnoy.
Adam
yes.
Schefter.
Many people went to Michigan. True. Rich Eisen?
Loaded class.
I must have been, yeah.
I think he was in that annoying.
He's a
group.
Brady ball washer, yeah.
Yeah, he
He's
stinks.
on that list.
What's going on?
We do have a caller.
Oh, okay.
Already?
Oh, okay. Hello.
Hey, Kirk, Tom Coughlin. I know
Coach,
Coleman
how are
has no idea who I am. Yeah, former coach of the Giants. I just want to reiterate
Yep,
the
I
thing
know,
is
Coach. Yep. Go ahead. We know.
15 minutes early, not 15 minutes late.
Thank you. Mutt, you want to respond to Coach
All right.
Coughlin, the Super
I have
Bowl champion?
No
several,
excuse. Other than
couple times?
I'm a great father. That's my excuse.
Maybe cut down on the mimosas, though, if you're driving.
Thank you, Coach.
Oh, your kid's not crying in the background today, Tom? You didn't have a child in the background?
All right.
See you, Coach. Tough call for that gentleman last night. And I saw on, he was saying that what's his face from the Sixers a loser, right?
Maxey.
Maxey.
Yeah. It's
Then he went
unbelievable.
off, yeah.
I'm sorry, Montante, about your Knicks.
It's over. Good run. Good season.
Here he goes.
Should you be apologizing to somebody else about the Knicks loss last night?
Yeah.
Who?
Another Knicks fan who's in.
Oh, we gonna do this? Yes, it's absolutely real. We still doing this?
He was tweeting about the Knicks last night.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
was.
it's all on Maria Coleman.
Blame
Yeah.
his mom.
What's that?
She fucked it up for us.
Maria fucked some stuff, that's for sure.
So you're over the feud, I see.
Nobody believes that story, right? The Maria Coleman text.
She did. She called.
You believe that's the reason why they lost?
Well, partly Rico too.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, tough loss.
God
Yeah,
It's over.
Knicks fan.
It's over.
You said the series is over, right?
Over.
Aren't they
No,
up
it's
3-2?
Over. No, I
Still a better
saw.
Aren't they
saw,
up or no?
Yes.
They're up 3-2,
yes.
but
So
you have
they-
people like
Going back to
Stephen.
Philly for game
You
6.
have like Stephen A. Smith going on there.
Madison Square Garden for Game 7, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's over though.
Why?
I've seen it before. Stephen A. Smith celebrating early, like
seen what before?
cursing, like just we're fucked. They
But
got
maybe
the
it's a
villain.
different team though.
Nah,
Brunson.
if there
Literally,
was a
Reggie
team-
Miller did this in Game 5, and then they went away in Game 6 and won.
How the fuck would you know? You're like, we weren't even born yet.
I'm a Knicks fan.
What year was that?
94.
I'm a Knicks fan.
Who did Knicks play in the finals?
That was
OJ, right? OJ here?
Yeah, the Rockets.
Oh, that helped.
If he hadn't said OJ, he wouldn't have got
Sorry,
it.
I apologize. But I don't know.
94.
Is Embiid the dirtiest player in the NBA? But
Okay, I don't want to dive into
Can we
this
take
too
calls
much.
on this?
No, I don't care.
888 say ESPN.
hate this. There's nothing I hate more
888-377-6.
than
Mike
when-
says the Knicks are the dirt.
I hate when he's home bad. He's the dirtiest. Yes, he's the dirtiest player in the NBA. So what? Who cares?
he's a scumbag. It's a fucking annoying.
So what?
Stepping
We
on
need
people.
more scumbags.
Fuck
Good,
him.
he's in your head.
He is in my fucking head.
Jimmy
That's what.
Butler's pretty dirty too.
No, he's not. Stop.
Jimmy Butler, Bam Adebayo.
That's fair.
The
Miami's.
guy with the fingernails?
Yeah.
Paints his fingernails?
Oh,
I
absolutely.
think the Celtics are.
Kevin McHale
missing
did
a
that when he
dirty
was
guy to,
broke,
get over the
87
hump.
with a broken foot. Imagine he painted his fingernails. Casey Jones would have shot him. Jesus.
Can't believe
Christ.
it.
I'm with him on that one. It's gross.
What do you think about Caleb Williams painting his fingernails? Honestly.
What do I actually think about
Yeah.
it? I mean, all kidding. I mean, I don't. It's weird. Like Johnny Unitas wouldn't do it, but I'm also old. Like this is what it's. Just,
Doesn't mean you're wrong though. You can be old and right.
Is he gay? I don't even. Is he actually? I have no idea.
No, he had a girl with him
Oh,
at
does he?
the
Oh, okay.
the draft.
Okay. Well, who knows? I don't know. I mean, is he good? I don't even know. Who knows? I don't think he's gonna be that great. Caleb's not a great name.
It seems like it's a foregone conclusion that he's just going to be like
Yeah,
unbelievable.
Caleb's not a great quarterback name.
Drake's a terrible.
Drake's terrible
is a
quarterback.
bad
Oh,
man.
it's
Yeah.
just
You guys are so pessimistic about Drake May.
I'm not pessimistic. I'm pessimistic about if you draft a quarterback that high, it's a coin flip at best that he'll be good. That's all.
Zach Wilson worked out for me.
That's what I mean. It's just odds. Like it's just Mitch Trubisky. There's a million of them.
You
I don't.
Gerard Mayo could.
No,
make
he's,
him into-
no. The other thing is Mayo's so. God bless you. Gerard Mayo's so fat now. That's the other thing.
Nothing wrong with
he's
that.
a big boy.
Huh? What?
I said he is a big boy.
He's a big man.
Okay, I call.
Yeah, I wouldn't call him that.
Oh,
necessarily.
that wasn't. No.
Kids call that a compliment, all right?
Montante lit up, but yeah. The other thing about Mayo, this is why I think he'll be a loser. He was one of these guys. I spent very little bit of time with him at the old Comcast studios. He must have been doing stuff with Karn at that point.
Yeah,
Does
he
that
was.
sound
He was
right?
the first former
And
Patriot.
he
did that
wanted
show,
to
yeah.
be part of like the conversations with like Tangway and me and other people. Like he tried to butt in. That's a bad. Like you think Bill Belichick? You haven't. Like,
We've seen his media approach so far. It's been terrible.
he's-
Like, I'm going to be different than Bill. Let's have a conversation, guys.
Yeah. And they changed all the wording.
I
It's
couldn't tell
very-
if that was parody or if that was legitimate.
I didn't know either. Is that real?
I believe so.
Probably.
Oh my
Yeah.
god!
Yeah.
Jesus, it's over.
So corny, yeah.
it's over.
That's tough.
Done. The
Sad
franchise is
Justin
dead.
is.
You should find a new team. I'm going to.
Heck yeah,
I'm friends with
count
the
me in.
Crafts, but I'm going to find. Thank you guys. I'm going to find a new team. I don't know who it is yet.
Did you say you were going to follow? Oh, you were going to follow Bill. He didn't go.
Didn't go anywhere yet. I'll become a
Alice,
Cowboys
you
fan.
Yeah.
But the Jets
Huh?
with Rodgers.
Shit.
No, Rodgers a little too wacky for me, and they stink. I need like I have friends in the NFL, but if a team wants to reach out to me and make, I'm happy to. I got to leave. I love Jonathan and Robert. I appreciate Robert's been nice to me in the past, but I can't do it. What they've done to Bill, I can't do it.
Football's probably the sport that you still watch the most, right?
Yeah, other than golf, yeah. I find a team hasn't won a Super Bowl.
Jets.
They've
been a while. It's been a while.
They've won a Super Bowl.
Not in my lifetime.
Okay, right, sure.
I'd be a Jags fan. That's fun. Sounds great.
That's, they're too new.
You got
Cardinals,
Josh as a Cowboys
Oh, no,
fan.
Cardinals won.
Cardinals did not win the Super Bowl. What?
You have
lost,
your former intern Josh, big Cowboy fan.
That's
Does
true.
a show on your network.
That's true.
Join
Very good
him.
show. Really good show.
Excellent.
Yeah. good
Timeout
show.
Talks.
Yeah.
Love the
Hopefully,
name.
they put all the old episodes like John did from the fucking what's his face and his wife. That
was
That was me.
Why?
Because he gave me the back catalog.
Why? Who wants to watch that?
Well, it's all under one playlist.
Pat Ford's probably
It's apparently a
heard them
hit.
all 5
People are
times
liking
over.
it.
Who? 8 people watched it.
Yeah,
The
but they're
Lollipop
loving
Brigade.
it.
What's that?
The Lollipop Brigade.
Yes. Is that what it's called?
Oh, Mutt's the one that brought them.
That's true.
Myself and my
initially.
blind Mike. Yeah.
That's true. That's
Pushed
true.
him. Yeah.
What was going on?
I mean, most of yesterday was taken over by all this protest stuff.
I don't care about that.
I do have some of Jerry talking about it, though. He
I
is-
definitely don't care about that.
Oh, you
What's-
kind of want to hear what Jerry.
Oh, Jerry, sure. Yeah, Jerry, I
Yeah.
want to hear talk about it. Yes.
Pro-Hamas, where the cosplaying jihadis have taken over campus. They have
Say I.
stormed a building, if you haven't seen it yet, broken windows, kicked in doors. It looks a lot like January 6th. They have hammers and they're smashing windows. They have taken, briefly, they took 3 janitors hostage. Someone has to explain to me why the police aren't going in there with riot gear and arresting these maggots. Yes.
Oldie but a goodie. That's very funny.
This one's good too.
Alan Dershowitz was right. These aren't pro-Hamas. These are Hamas. We have Hamas in our midst, and they are going to take that next step. Someone's going to get hurt.
That's where the right loses
might
me.
even die.
It's not Hamas. Everyone's saying that. I've seen that everywhere.
So go ahead, Montante.
There's a bunch of fucking college kids looking for a purpose and something to get behind. It's a bunch of gay college kids who are pro-Hamas.
Sorry?
How does that work?
It is. I mean,
How many Queer for Palestine things have you seen? They're all over the campuses. Those two ideologues cannot coexist, but they're just fired up looking for a purpose.
I thought the theory was that George Soros, the new Odyssey owner,
He's paying both sides.
is the guy paying these people to go on campus.
He's paying both sides.
Where'd you see this?
They're paid protesters. You're right.
Twitter.
Why didn't you mention that first? The
National
protesters.
Examiner?
Why wasn't that your first thing?
Oh, we're getting there. We got there eventually.
Okay.
We ended up there.
I saw Gerry tweet the other day. Damn it, where is it? He tweets so much.
He's so fun.
so much.
Yesterday was an avalanche of Gerry tweets.
Oh my God!
I'm never leaving. I'm never leaving.
I don't care. I mean, I got to be honest. I don't care about these riots. Is that bad?
I mean,
It's just stupid.
I care more. I care way more
They are
about the
stupid.
Ryder Cup and the presidents.
I do care
more
where the
golf.
protests are coming from. I don't care about the physical riot part, the poor janitor. But
Yeah, I feel terrible for them. I'm
these
just
are the
saying
same kids who could be begging that we forgive the college loans.
Of course, it's not going to stop. So I mean, do you think if Trump wins, it's going to stop?
No, it's going to get worse.
So I mean, so it's too late. It's out. So I say with everything. It's not that I don't care about it. It's just gone.
They
You can't put the
enable these people
toothpaste back
now.
in the fucking tube. It's just not going to happen. Where is this?
there were a lot yesterday.
It was about the what's her face who shot her dog.
Oh, Kristi Noem?
Yeah, which is a very weird story.
Yeah, I've chosen to ignore it. So I can
Were you erect at all with that Whitney picture that I speculated
The
yesterday?
bear did look good.
Yeah, okay.
I wasn't right. So you were half right.
I had a feeling
you were
you-
heading in
I
the
had
right
a feeling it
direction.
was
I
titillating.
could probably get there if I wanted to. I didn't choose to go that route.
You think if you were left alone in a room, you could
If
ejaculate?
you give me
to
that picture in a room for 3 days, I'm probably spanking it by hour 3.
Yeah, by hour 3.
Yeah.
Okay, hold off for the first 2 hours.
Yeah.
I can't.
It's always funnier when Ryan Whitney's getting raped.
I'm 22 hours. There's 22. The guy tweets endlessly.
Yesterday, especially.
When was this? This Kristi Noem. Is that her name?
That was 2 days ago. Monday. The puppy thing was Monday when it came out that she shot the
The
dog.
overall story, she just didn't like a dog and just shot it.
Well, the dog was a pain in the ass, right? Evidently.
So she's not shooting good dogs.
Is there something to be said? I know nothing about this. So Kristi Noem shot her dog. She wrote the book. Is it?
She told on herself?
She admitted it, yeah.
Yeah, it was in the
Like a
book.
fucking idiot.
She lives in South Dakota, right?
Probably legal.
Is there a chance that she's just out in some farm and they just treat? It's just different there. You don't bring it to the local vet. You just, if it's a problem, you just shoot it yourself.
100%.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, isn't that what it is?
You had a producer do something similar.
The dog out of its misery.
That's true.
I don't know if that's the case here, but
Yeah, I don't know. Oh, God damn it. I'd love to find it.
That is a fucking tone deaf thing to put in your book.
What's that? You should, if you want to be vice president or something, it
Yeah.
seems really good. Now Trump can't pick her, right? I think.
mean, he can, but that's just.
I can never find this. Now Stern's gotta be Stern. Jerry's quote tweeting Howard Stern 6 times. Gerry quote tweeting his show 6 times. Jesus.
And when you can't talk, you got to tweet.
Eat a salad, he says to a fat protester.
all the hits. And it is Ed Harris. That's the only answer.
He had a good
Or
one
who's going
where-
to play Gerry in that docuseries or whatever.
I could see that. Yeah, he's old now. They're both old.
Damian Lewis.
Timmy's is way younger. Oh, here it is.
So is Gerry.
He
Here
could do
it
the
is.
voice for sure.
Here it is. So Kristi Noem's, this is from 2 days ago. It was like 70
Said
tweets
Monday,
ago.
yeah.
This is a long.
Kristi Noem, I can understand why some people are upset about the 20-year-old story of Cricket, one of our working dogs at our ranch. So Gerry quote tweeted, "We had a belligerent dog when I was a young kid. Caesar chewed up furniture, nipped people, pissed on the rug. My father put an ad in the paper. Free dog. Caesar was gone the next day. Cricket didn't have to die. Noem is a psychopath."
Serious?
That's just funny. God bless Gerry. Anyway, Jesus, I don't know. I don't care about the protesters. What else? I mean, other people care more about the cover better than I will. What am I going to say?
Do you
They're
think the
fucking
story- you think
they're
we're
fucking
almost-
nuts.
you think,
It's over. What do you want me to say? They're
Do
crazy.
you think it's almost over? Or do you think it's just beginning?
I don't know. It's
It's
just going.
closer to
It
just
never
beginning
ends.
than almost
I
over.
would
It'll
agree.
just carry into the
The
election.
fucking Logan Airport is filled with fucking homeless refugees. Like the world is ending. It doesn't. Whatever. It's over.
If you and Gerry were still doing a show, could you avoid not bringing
This
up
was the battle
Soros
within
thing?
the show. If you remember, I would bring it up.
But it's upset. Well, Soros now owns Odyssey.
that's why I'm in the Radio Hall. That's why I'm nominated to be in the Radio Hall of Fame this
I
year.
did not know that. Congratulations.
Very much. You guys see that?
I did, yes.
Nominated. It's exciting. Yeah.
Congratulations.
Who are my other fellow nominees this year? I mean, Logan Airport is filled with illegal aliens.
I know.
Dreamers.
Don't worry.
Filled.
You got it right the first time.
Filled.
Well, they're going to fly him to their city of their choice, give him a prepaid credit card.
It drives me nuts, but what am I going to... There's literally nothing I can do about it. So what am I going to do? Get here? You stay here and get mad about it all day?
Yeah, do what
Why?
everyone else does.
Why?
I just saw Lexington's getting a ban.
Yes,
Right?
fantastic. Yeah, great.
Congrats.
All these rich liberal fuckheads and homos that live in this town. If I
There
may
we
say.
go. Let's go. Now we're cooking.
Kirky.
Now we're cooking.
Goddamn fucking fat. Well, listen. Who's going?
Don't forget the construction downtown that's still going on.
Thank you.
Stupidness.
That's Beagle. Stay out of it. Okay? Stay out of it. Just give a Hummer in your own time. All right. For Christ's sakes. I like Glass Beagle. No, it's over at yes.
Are you still going to waste the vote in November and go libertarian?
No, I'm gonna use a good vote in Massachusetts to vote for Donald Trump.
Why not? Wait, both are a fucking waste of time.
But the way you presented it was I was wasting a vote. Wasting a vote either way.
Yeah.
No, I said I'm voting for Trump. I said that.
Good.
I've been saying that for. I've been saying it forever. Have I not?
You like who do you like again?
I was on before.
We need you to be Mamala of the country.
No,
Thank you.
Not what's her name now? I'm forgetting.
The woman from
Haley, Nikki Haley. Before
that was unbelievable.
Before Mike
Zero.
turned me on to Alex Jones, who I've now been listening to a little bit more.
Have you really,
Thanks to
or
Mike
no?
Montante. Listen to the whole thing with Tucker. He was excellent with Tucker. I thought.
There's a guy, by the way, who said that the Sandy Hook shooting.
He
was
got one
actors.
thing wrong.
People make mistakes. So I make mistakes.
You're defending this
but
guy?
I didn't realize Nikki Haley was so.
You listen.
pro-war.
You really listen to Alex
I-
Jones?
He and Tucker alerted me to how pro-war she is, and
Tucker's as dumb as Alex Jones. I mean, Jesus.
Listen, it's a very popular show.
You listen to Alex
Mike
Jones,
took me
really?
on to. I heard the 2-hour spot with Tucker.
Oh God.
It's good.
It was good.
I mean, I
Really
didn't
good.
even listen to that
Oh,
one.
I mean, yeah, you guys are buddies. You both listen to Alex Jones, this hate-spewing lunatic who said that the. Imagine if it was one of your kids.
He has some crazy.
He got
crazy
that
theories.
incredibly wrong, but he doesn't
Montante, who would think that was ever right? He said that they were
He's been right
actors.
about. He's been right about. He got 9/11 right.
Okay, so
Who
you
would
get,
have got even fucking before 9/11 happened? Obviously, that's insane. That's equally as insane. Like, yeah, he got one really wrong, terribly wrong.
yeah, he said
And
that
he's paying for it.
he should.
Zillions.
He should. He should have been shot. Honestly.
In some countries, you would.
Yeah, I mean, I have no problem with somebody shot in the
Canada,
head for
Justin's
that.
mentioned it in Canada.
Yeah.
He'd be dead.
Like people who embrace him are such scum.
He's fucking right about so you can't just ignore all the shit he got
What
right.
else?
He's right about the frogs turning gay.
Okay.
Stuff in the water.
That's what I mean. Like it's like. It's
You
just,
can laugh it off. I mean, the frogs are
I did not hear that.
homeowing around left and right.
I mean, if that was one of my
weird
kids,
comment.
I just think it was one of my kids.
course.
Sandy Hook. You have Alex
course.
Jones. I have kids. Matt doesn't care, but I care about my kids.
I definitely
Like
care
if that was, yeah, I don't know. Who knows? But the thick.
Do you at least, if you could, do you at least find him like?
No.
You get why he's entertaining?
No,
Really?
you can ask again. I'll give
You
you,
don't
the
find him
same.
entertaining? All right.
No, I mean, what do you want me to, I don't find them entertaining.
Who's more entertaining, McAfee or Jones?
I think both are terrible.
It's not an option.
McAfee. I don't know. Like, they both stink. I think Alex Jones. The right has embraced him because the extreme right, are just like the extreme left, are filled with stupid people who want to believe stupid stuff. Like Mutt's he's stupid. Like it's a perfect
Very dumb,
example.
yes. Yep.
Sitting there listening to Alex Jones, a guy who told you that little kids who got shot by this psychopath were actors at Sandy Hook. Can you imagine? And they're like, oh, he's right about 9/11, whatever the hell that means. Why did he stop
He
it?
said,
Where was he that day? Why did he show up at the airport? If he knew everything, why wasn't he there?
He said Bin Laden.
Everybody knew Bin
named
Laden was a threat.
And he said planes into the towers in August.
Yeah, but I mean, they attacked the World Trade Center a few years before that.
He didn't say fucking airplanes.
I know, but it wasn't like, I mean, it's not like it was that crazy a prediction. People knew Bin Laden. Bin Laden was the most
Yeah, he was
feared
at the
guy in
White,
the
he was at the
world
White
at that
House. He
point.
was at the White House.
Yeah, I mean, so what's your point?
It's like he gets stuff right. He's entertaining. There's a reason he has a following.
I hope he drops dead today of a heart
Listen,
attack. I will piss on his grave.
Okay, you
He's
and many
a
other
bad
people.
person. You know, but like everyone's like, that means you're a liberal homo or something. It's like, no, I just think he's a bad guy. Can't you think that?
Yeah, you could get both thoughts.
Yeah, I guess. No, what else? Who cares? What else?
I have the list of radio.
Yes, please let me hear this.
We got Bert Weiss, Big D, and Bubba.
Who are Big D and Bubba?
They're just
It's a good name for a show.
two radio. Let me see.
Do you guys get any sound of these guys?
No.
All right, what's next then?
Oh, they're country.
When I say what's next, that means what's the next story.
So yesterday I reached out to a bunch of people.
So I mean, in the old days, they would. I put a tweet like that. They would have a bunch of sound of those guys. You know, right or wrong?
100% right.
Okay, go. What's next?
Dave Cullinane would have.
How many people
Gus
are letting
would've.
in?
I have no idea.
So I saw a list.
That's
It was a pretty long list.
What did you say?
Gus wouldn't have.
That's the defense. Okay.
It's not a defense, but that's
The
just
defense should not
true.
be like somebody else wouldn't have done what you didn't do.
Agreed. No, I should have it, but also that's just a lot.
It would have led to you though saying, "All right, instead of getting these clips, Gus, what were you doing?"
That's true. That is true.
Walking the dogs.
That is true.
He was awesome the other day.
Yesterday?
Isaac.
Gus has been great.
Montante said we're like
You guys are
bullying.
fucking enabling him.
Enabling him.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
It's
To
like,
do
oh
his
yeah,
drugs?
like, oh yeah, 5 shows. That's all. I'll subscribe. It's like, Gus,
What's,
I'm
what's,
subscribing.
what's the difference, though? What's he going to do anyways?
be a fucking postal worker.
He's not going to do that. I told him.
but
I
he
told him to
could.
do. You think me saying to him I'm going to subscribe is because he's not going to be? He's
If you said to him, hey Gus, why don't you be a postal worker and then do this on the side?
I did say that to him. I said you should do that.
That's
He doesn't
fair
want to
enough.
do
We
it.
begged him to do that.
Yeah, wait.
But he
the
says-
guy has no initiative.
It's his dad thing.
Yeah,
It's
he
about-
said- he said
No,
I
he
can't
doesn't.
dad
His
not
dad.
following his-
He doesn't want to get up every day and go to work. He doesn't want to work.
Doesn't he have to?
No
at
one
some
has a
point?
job
what that's
anymore.
like.
What's that?
Doesn't he have to at some point?
I guess.
I don't know how any of this. I don't know any of you guys. You have a job.
If
I'm
I stop
saying,
work for 3 weeks, I'm fucking panhandling.
that's what I'm saying.
I don't know how.
So these guys don't work for a year and a half. So I
I'm a
don't
gig
get
worker.
it.
You didn't hear Cullen say that?
What's that?
I'm a gig worker.
You're a gig worker.
Like,
Coleman doesn't work.
I didn't bring you a business card, did I?
What was that from?
A while back.
I didn't bring you a business card, did I?
you
How far
talking to
back
there?
did you have?
I think you. I gave you a business card. You threw it away.
You did?
He had Mut Stack business
Actually,
cards.
Oh
yeah.
God!
You actually got those made?
You hand those out really or no?
Yeah. I'll hand them out.
Oh Jesus!
You make it as
People that
like
always
a gag
subscribe.
gift, or
Oh, listen, when you're self-employed, some of these are tax write-offs.
I can't do
that.
that.
I spend some money, Mike.
Jesus Christ!
Go. I have one in my bag.
I'm not tweeting back at Tim Ridgels while he's stuck in traffic to that 9:14.
But sitting at that stupid downtown
9:14.
Lexington for 10 minutes, didn't move. Wasn't texting and driving. It was just sitting there.
You were in your car.
But it wasn't. We're not moving whatsoever.
That's texting and driving.
Was not moving.
But that is texting. I mean, a
I
police
get-
officer could pull you over for that.
Technically, sure. And I would have said, "Why is this taking so long to get through this downtown?"
It's like when, like, if you're sitting in your car with the keys in the ignition
And what?
and you have a blood alcohol count above
Oh, here we
0.08.
go. Great.
Still technically
Thanks, Justin.
driving under the influence. I'm just
Why do
saying.
you take that?
That's too
Was that what happened to you that time? No,
wasn't. It's not
you were driving around. You freaking ran over a horse that night.
Nope.
Ran over a horse.
How are you and Coleman doing?
Awesome.
What's wrong with you?
What does that mean?
Why is that necessary to bring that up?
Bring what up?
What you just said.
Who said? He said, not
10
me.
years ago almost.
Oh, you get mad about things from 10 years ago? Is that a bad thing?
I still
Is
do.
that a problem? Well,
Coleman's. You
why don't you take the jacket off and relax a little bit?
don't like the
Looks
vest?
like his fucking
like the
wife
vest.
dressed him.
It was.
Today.
It
Was
was
that
cool.
Coleman?
Looks like his wife dressed him today.
Ooh.
What is that?
I enjoy Milton's The Store for Men.
Thank
Got
you.
this
I
from
do
Bill,
too.
but that's
Thank
fine.
you. Thank you very much, man.
I like this
appreciate
vest.
that.
Matches the
Miltons.com.
gray.
Yeah, it looks good.
I got this.
Where you got? So describe Coleman to me if you would. I know you've given it some thought.
So Coleman Saturday attacked me personally on social media,
Musically.
musically.
Yeah.
And so when I
Like
saw
great
it,
artists do, yeah.
like everybody, I thought this was him doing something live. Then you hit play, and like the rest of Coleman on the show, it's a big fucking disappointment because it is AI. And you've said it off the air. I shouldn't say this, but you had high hopes.
Please don't break anything I say up.
You
That's
had
not
high
right.
hopes
That's
for
not-
Coleman. You thought 23, 24 years old, young kid, I can mold him. And you're
I think
already looking for the next producer. Like he's
that's
disappointed
true.
you
No, right, that's- yeah,
since
right.
the hiring.
Sure,
So
right. That's true. Yeah.
That was disappointing on Saturday.
There's that face, Montante. Oh, you can't see it, can you?
I envision it.
I don't know. Like, so
I hear
you've
it.
waited all this time just to say it was disappointing? Like, that's your.
I literally spoke for 30 seconds. Like, can he be more fucking defensive?
I'm not
Can
defensive.
you be more fucking
I'm not
defensive? Coleman,
defensive. I'm good.
Yeah, not defensive at all.
I'm good. You're the one that's freaking out.
Here's the issue, and I'll respond to his rap here in a second.
Sure.
The issue is that you stopped taking calls in the show. That's been a you decision.
Yeah.
People use the calls to air out their feelings on Coleman. I have
social media,
half dozen to 15 DMs of people. I didn't realize this.
yeah. Random. Okay. Yeah.
Fucking, I don't want to overstate it.
Sure, I understand.
People hate Coleman.
I know that.
And so someone needs to be on the show and say that because you don't let the calls come in.
Well, I
If
said on the
calls came
show.
in,
I said
they were
on
just
this show
buried.
last week that I think he's the most hated person in show history. I don't know how much more clear I can be.
But you're the host of the show. People want to voice.
Well, I am the show. I mean, I speak for the. I think I speak for the people. When I say
I think
that.
there are
Mutt
other.
wants to be able to call in on his off days and just, air out grievances, be a part of the show. He's got nothing else going on.
What does that even mean?
That would annoy the hell out of me. That meant nothing.
I'm saying that I think I speak for, and the reason I continue to push this narrative, and you've taken it over, I guess, as well.
I said it. I don't know.
The audience can't do it anymore.
Okay.
And he won't. He tweets
Voice
out,
for the voiceless
He
right
tweets
here.
out things from the show account, not his personal account, because he's embarrassed by certain things.
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
Where did the rap come from? Wasn't from his account.
Why would I
They
tweet
even
that
tag
out?
and even tag Jack KMS Coleman.
I
on
told
that
him.
tweet.
I told them to tweet that out.
But
Why
would
would
they
I?
would tag Jack on that?
Why does it matter?
What are you talking about?
Why would I?
What the fuck are you
He
talking about?
He was the voice of it.
I know, but we knew it was Coleman doing it. We knew that was the joke.
I thought it showed a side of embarrassment by it. That's what I thought. Sort of hiding.
For you,
from it.
yeah.
For social
I don't
media.
You got
understand.
absolutely ripped.
I did. It was
epic.
I got buried.
What's that?
He's saying that it should be like the show account when it tweets out Coleman is a bad producer. It should be at KMS Coleman is a bad producer.
Well, it should be included there somewhere. If he put a rap battle or if he put a diss track together, which was epic, capital E, he should have tagged himself in there. No?
So mad. He's so mad about the track.
You think he's actually mad about it?
I was very annoyed by it.
You really were?
There were some personal shots in there.
In that song, you were actually annoyed?
Yes.
You pussy. Are you kidding me?
He brought up some things from the past.
So you fight back.
Why did equine friends get buried in that? Two different mentions of horses.
That's not
You know
what
why.
bothers the most.
Now you're doing a bit. Now you're doing a
most.
bit. You weren't upset by that.
No, it was very funny.
If
He
the-
did a
if
good
the-
job.
No, that's also not true.
But I
you
would
weren't-
also he pussied out by not doing it like lyrically.
He should have done it himself. I agree with that. I don't understand the fucking Drake.
He's Canadian.
But
No, yeah,
is that
so
so?
dumb.
That's a thing now. People are doing that, like a diss track AI thing.
Yeah.
like Rome was unbelievable yesterday.
very good.
That Frank the Tank line was 10 out of 10.
Very funny.
But it would have been much better if he did it by himself. Like I did. See, here's the issue for me. I did not write an entire response. I have a small response to him
Oh,
that I'd like to do live on your show.
would you like some music to accompany or?
I should have texted Justin for this. Can I get the beginning of In the Club by 50 Cent? Can I get the beginning of the instrumental?
Intramural? Instrumental?
Intramural basketball game?
Instrumental to that. That'd be helpful to this. Now, in my defense,
I got it.
it was suggested to me by, I'm not going to throw people under the bus, but people on Saturday were super active, and
I know you're in like 6 chats now, so go ahead.
This is
wasn't
Ziggy.
even that. This was
Ziggy all over.
unprovoked.
Definitely Ziggy.
Yep.
Ziggy was not involved in this.
I call him pussy, not Ziggy anymore.
Well, their schedules are different. Their schedules are tough.
Yeah,
now, so they can't do the
unbelievable.
show on
What a
Friday.
loser.
That's what he does.
Those are my guys.
Hold on. Yeah.
I gotta find drafts here. We started over.
Just start over.
I want to do it live. I don't want to do it.
I understand. I respect that.
Hey, I would have been on time.
Shut the fuck up.
That is such an annoying comment.
It's true, though. I mean, he's not wrong.
Go, Coleman. It's your birthday. You wish you was Big Steve in the worst way. Gus is better than you on his worst day. Poor Jack Bella left you so thirsty. Find him on his knees, begging Kelly Keegs and that lady contact him. He want to be on their team. He's into Hufflepuff. He ain't into Ravenclaw. Every one of his show stories is a tweet he just saw. Boom.
That's it?
I thought it was faster.
It's really bad.
Listen, you are.
I tried. What's
I
wrong?
liked it.
You actually liked it? That was good?
Yeah. Every story he saw is a tweet he just saw.
Yeah, what was the line?
Every one of his show stories is a tweet that he just saw.
Okay. What was the one about Kelly Keegs and was it about Alex Manusbaum?
He wants to be on their team. Yeah, you can find him on his knees begging Kelly Keegs and that lady content camp. He just want to be on. He want to be on their team.
Oh, I got you. Okay. What the fuck? I thought it was good.
You did not. You just said it was terrible.
I like the effort.
So my idea was to do a couple bars live, and it was suggested to me privately by
who?
multiple people.
Well, give me one name.
And then he was going to drive after doing a couple bars live.
Ooh.
That's just a bad one. Doing a couple bars live.
Okay.
Just gonna let you gonna let. Okay, good.
Let's see here. Like, let me.
What's funny is Mutt. I know Mutt better than anybody. Mutt hates Coleman.
I think it went
Like
from
he's past,
I think we've talked
but he's past the point of being like, hey, like,
went
he's a
from
good
jokey,
guy.
jokey.
Like he actually hates him. And
What was
Coleman
the-
hates
what was
Mutt.
the-
By the
What
way.
was the point where like it went from jokey, like, oh, actually,
I
kind of
don't
hate this
know. I just
fucking
think
guy.
I think Mutt's such a fan of the show. He thinks Coleman's also so like he's now crossing because he likes the show too. He thinks Coleman stinks in the show.
But
So now there's anger. I'm sorry if I may speak for a moment. There's anger there. I think that now bleeds into also this anger. There's a lot going on.
It goes back to specifically the immigration comment he made on this show.
What?
When when he said out loud, it's on a Sunday night or Monday show.
Yeah, gotcha.
And you caught him he said, immigration's a huge issue for this upcoming election. And for me. And you said, well, explain why. And he literally just was word salad for the next 2 minutes.
Yeah,
He's always leaning into a character.
He just repeats
Well,
what he
you
sees
know what
on
he is?
social media.
He's an Alex Jones Republican. I mean, you don't want to hear that.
Steve Robinson, Republican.
That's the same thing.
He wants to be Steve.
Right. Yeah.
He's not smart enough to be Steve. So it grinds on me listening to him. And I wish I knew, like, the Coleman at Portland was great. I guess the Jersey Shore Coleman is great. The Coleman on the show?
Jersey, that means him and Jeff D'Lo have been chatting behind the scenes. That was a verbatim.
Do you want
Jeff
Coleman
D'Lo
off the show?
No.
Now you sound like Steve.
No.
Why are you saying that? If you don't like him,
because it's good to have someone that you don't like, and you're annoyed by him.
I'm not as annoyed with him as you are.
I didn't say you were, but I can tell. Like, you just rolled your eyes there about the producers not having the sound ready for you.
Yeah,
I
they
like
stink.
That. Competent
but
producers would not be good for this show.
I'll never get
the more competent, the better.
You get rid of these two and bring in Mick and
Gus.
Gus. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So
or Montante.
Yeah, how's Mick doing? The M&M boys.
I reached out to him real briefly, and I was like, "Hey, I don't want to fall victim to one of your bits, but if you're actually going through something, I hope you're okay."
Very nice.
And he hearted it. He's like, "All good."
Yeah, I think he'll be all right.
I like that though.
What's that?
That he's not being like, "Oh, don't worry."
No. He's handling it well.
I like that he's not responding to everything on social media like other people.
Some people, yeah.
Left the network.
Have you seen his updated bio, Steve?
No, I saw he protected his tweets.
No, he's now
unprotected.
He's now unprotected.
Oh, no, he's back protected.
Fuck, okay, that happened quick. And he changes an avatar picture to an AI of him and Francesa. And then in it now, it says the day that he was exiled from
I mean, it's just like I don't care. Like, it's too much work for me. I don't. He's a nice guy. Just relax, take a deep breath, enjoy the show.
There is word that the DM he sent you is literally a copy and paste of what he sent to that same joke about the two actors. I forget who it was exactly.
Oh, Michael Douglas and
Glenn Close. That was a copy and paste to multiple people.
Mother's in these chats, man.
No, I opened my DMs and people are now they're flooding with KMS.
The first lie that Steve said, where my guard went up about him. I love Steve. Was he told me privately that he sent you a long letter where he strictly endorsed me, and then he sat down here. He's like, "Oh, I didn't endorse anybody."
Well, that's him. He just wants. Yeah,
Which is it?
I don't want to get into Steve. He's a nice guy. I think he's got just.
He'll be here next week.
No, he will not be here next week. I have no interest in it. None. If he's in here, if you want to be in tomorrow, he's in tomorrow. If not, he'll never be in again.
That's it.
Yeah.
But he's now spinning it. These
I also don't find that interesting anymore. Like,
but he's saying you're telling me you can't come in tomorrow. So you're saying
I
out
didn't
loud
know.
he can come on the show tomorrow.
I said that yesterday on the show. Did I not?
The way he's tweeting at people is he's suggesting you're telling me he can't come in. He's putting this all on you.
He's been suggesting that we're keeping him out.
Yeah.
That even though last week we reached out, we said, "Hey, can you do Wednesday?" He said, "Probably," and then he said, "Can't do Wednesday. I can do another day." So we're like, "Okay." So then that's why originally I reached out to Montante and I was for Thursday, right?
Yeah.
And then so we switched Thursday.
Mine was
Wednesday.
Thursday too when you switched it. So that makes sense.
So then he said, "Oh, turns out I can't do Thursday now, but now they're keeping me out because I could do another day, but I have something." So it's like,
how are you gonna replace Steve and Mick when he's on his hiatus? Like, do we have any Minifans that are on the bench?
Other people come back. I mean, we'll see.
Snell.
Sashay here tomorrow.
Sat down.
So is Montante apparently.
Yeah, listen.
Oh yeah, who said that?
PRC.
People's Republic.
Did you know he was gay?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess he's artistic with memes and stuff, so I guess he would be gay.
Yeah.
Right.
Great guy though.
Is he a good guy? Everyone's a great
handsome,
guy. Is he?
Devil. Oh, please.
Really?
I'll blow him in a heartbeat. No, super, super nice guy.
Why does he think you're gay? Oh, because you're so Republican?
Yeah. That I'm just, what's the word? I'm like projecting.
Yes, there you go. That's exactly right.
How about that?
Not bad.
Last in the class.
Boy, Coleman's got that pissy look on his face.
I just can't believe
you
that was
Justin,
the
or no?
attempt. That was the attempt. Is crazy.
I wanted to do it live, and I thought I had some follow up. It did not.
Does it bother you that Mutt hates you?
Did not.
No, not in the slightest.
No, I can tell it doesn't.
Definitely not.
No, not in the slightest.
No.
I'm not pouting. All smiles.
Slightest. Anything you want to say to him?
Get back writing because that was not it.
Yes, I'll get back in the lab, Coleman.
This is real hatred.
That's more annoying than being like, I hate your mother. Like, that little comment would drive me fucking ballistic.
Get back in the lab.
Should have left it alone.
Again, listen to him talk. Like, this is your producer. This is what we're doing.
Don't be afraid to go on. It doesn't bother me.
I'm not gonna make it up. This is what annoys me about Coleman, and he's super sensitive, and he bogs the show down. The not shameless. What is the podcast he referenced yesterday on the show that brought to a screeching halt?
Smartless.
That was bad.
He has a little Gus in him. I don't think.
But you guys understand.
Gus is funnier.
You guys understand. What you guys
Gus
understand
laughs
is Gus, Colleen, Steve, because we started together. You guys they're all KMS. I said this. You KMS guys. He's not a KMS guy.
No, he's a content cam.
He's a Barstool guy first, which is not. I'll give you an example. This is not a criticism of Coleman because we inherited him. He came here. He the other day they did their producer show. It was terrible.
It's great.
It was dreadful. It was worse than trying to have a conversation with your uncle over the Big Z at the birthday party. Was
Eggplant parm. Uncle Joe says hello.
How's he been doing with the rain lately? He's been okay? He got flooded a few months ago.
Oh, in Leominster, yes.
Yeah, he's
Their
okay.
house is okay, yeah.
Good. Hello, Uncle Joe. And my Uncle Joe, great guy. They brought up, Coleman asked a question like something about Frank the Tank and Frank the Tank's assistant or something.
Oh,
Yeah. I said
Chris?
no, Jenks.
Oh.
No, the annoying guy there, yeah. Well, I forget what the question was, but they started talking about that, and Coleman was so excited. It was the happiest he's been the whole time.
No,
he cares more about stuff like that.
I was just saying.
You know what I'm saying, Justin?
Well, I think the question where it was like, where would Gus fit? Who would Gus fit in with the best in Chicago? And I think my response was like, I don't know. He fits in the best probably here.
Right, but Coleman
went
was like,
back and forth.
maybe he's more like a jank, and he was so excited because he loves Barstool. That's okay.
That's his touch point. Like,
That's
touch
his,
point. Is
yeah.
the Barstool
But
stuff.
we hired him.
I disagree with you. Like, I don't think if he got a call tomorrow and he's like, "Hey, like you have a chance to do X, Y, and Z," I think he stays here. I do.
I think he might stay here now because he's afraid if he did it, he'd get killed.
Well,
that's
I think
why.
if
If you said, "Hey," you would get no blowback for it.
But that's not possible.
No, but I understand that. But you're giving him credit for something that he's really wouldn't do because he's a pussy.
I'm
what I'm saying
agreeing
is
with you.
okay because if somebody said to him, if you said you could be the producer for KFC Radio tomorrow, he would do it in a second.
Yeah, just block
He
everything.
would leave in a second.
I wouldn't though.
Pardon my take.
No.
So now he's being disingenuous.
That's what I mean. Like he's
Not though.
Do you
Like-
believe that, Justin?
No, I don't.
That's not even a bad
Yeah,
thing.
that's like
That's
a-
from the start. It's not
So, like,
bad.
so-
But I wouldn't want to.
Why?
Because I was gone. I was out of there. They turned their back on me.
You were gone by choice.
Dan Katz knew you were like gone.
Exactly.
What's he supposed to know? How is he supposed to
That's
know?
what I'm saying.
You think
Like-
I would know that if I was in New York if you were gone?
No, but this is the place where I wound up. This is the place where, you guys took me in. I appreciate that.
Saying,
guys.
you're not going to fire him, and he'll never quit. You
we brought
you
him
can't walk him into quitting like you did Dave.
Oh, please. I get him to quit by the end of the show if I wanted to. Are you kidding me? Look at him.
Coleman, for a year, I'll take it
Easily. I happen to like Coleman. I know you guys don't, but whatever. But he's a Barstool guy, and that's what you agree. He begged for Barstool jobs but that's not a bad
It
thing.
works.
That's who he
It works.
is, right? That's who he is. I don't know why people think, oh, you gotta love KMS, gotta love KMS. Well, not necessarily. Like he never listened to the show before. He's not a fan of the show.
Oh, he went back and listened to all his old episodes.
So he stopped like 8
that.
episodes in, but so what? Like he's not a fan of the show. He's an employee.
You think he's hated more than Big Steve, though?
Yes.
You were
Because Steve
right.
had fans.
Yeah, because there were some people who were
I'm
blindly
saying
liking him
percentage.
because of Republicans.
The level of hate is different. The Steve haters were insane.
They were passionate because of the political part of it, I think.
Yeah, and Steve was smug and treated them and the fans like shit and all that stuff, which
But
I
in
loved about
the
him.
popular vote, Coleman
Yes.
has more. Okay.
There were
Oh,
more
way
people
more.
that liked Steve than
Like Coleman. Yeah, the percentage of the hate level is higher at its peak.
Also, it's recency bias too.
No, I don't agree with
So you
that.
think if Coleman left right now, just got up and left, a month from now, people are like, bring back Coleman?
No, definitely not. I think he'd be the first guy where the people would not do that.
That's where the trend ends?
Yeah, I actually don't think so. Do you?
No.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
there'd be a celebration of sorts.
I see some for Gus, but not a whole lot. Like a little bit, but yeah.
But Gus is not gone. Gus is now in a
Right.
better spot. Gus
I'll
can
tell you,
come in
Coleman
here,
would never come
be
back
high,
here.
and he don't yell
Right.
at him.
I would
like
100%.
Gus.
Coleman would be hanging out in
if
New York.
invited.
He'd be so
He'd
be
block
rat
every
race.
Minifan.
Yeah.
He'd mute everybody.
He's the kind of guy I guarantee you he'd text like Gia back. Like I know he's an asshole.
Thank God it's over.
No, nope.
I got some dirt
Casey,
on
you were
him, too.
right. Yeah,
right, exactly, yes.
Great to see you in Portland.
Right, yeah, it was a great time. Yeah.
Not true.
All right, what else?
So when you said if you were offered another job, like even if they offered you like considerable more money,
Well, that's a different question, Justin.
Still probably no.
That's a lie. They're just lying. Why
I'm
lie?
not.
You're
Let's
really
give Coleman credit. He went to the DMV, so you're off.
But we don't know if that's true.
Are you off your parents' insurance now?
In the process of it.
So it was supposed to be bragged about being done a week ago.
I didn't. That was
process?
the start of the
Okay.
process. Is I have to change my license first, which I did.
I'm curious because this would happen a lot when you were younger as a kid. Maybe not to you guys. Your parents would give you like a credit card, like an emergency,
Did your dad just do this for you again? or-
like an emergency credit card in case something came up, right?
Yeah.
Does Coleman still own any credit cards in his wallet that have his parents' name on?
Oh, he
them?
doesn't pay his own credit card.
Is that a real thing? People-
It's all my own credit card.
Okay.
What's that?
I didn't get the
believe
fucking
it's a
credit
Fuck,
card.
We don't
only
father.
score of a credit. Bro.
It's true. Where's my emergency credit
I
card?
mean, yeah,
Jesus.
that's just the way it is.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Now-
No, I don't think he pays his credit card bill.
I do.
Well,
It's all
What's
me.
that, Justin?
I had a question. You said you went to the DMV, so you're going to start paying. You don't pay the DMV for your car payment.
I know
You
that,
just
but
change
the
the
start
insurance.
of the process of changing the insurance is that
Yeah, it's
I
a whole
need
process,
to-
Justin.
DMV's gotten
Hold on.
better.
Where does it start?
What's that?
DMV's gotten better.
You need to.
Is that right?
100%.
And Massachusetts, how would you know?
That's a
I
lot.
didn't say the Massachusetts DMV. I'm saying the ones by me.
Oh, is that right?
COVID sneaky fixed the DMV.
In what way?
Like by me, maybe it's state by state. Like there's one certain DMV where you go for these 3 things. There's another one where you go for these 3 things, and you get in and out. I was in and out.
I have a DMV that I go to that's never that busy around here.
And you don't want to say it on the air because in case you have to go in there.
And I don't want anybody to run into me. Yeah.
It can't be this
Watertown one near the old Friendlies is terrible.
It is not.
I've gone.
That mall is a sham.
You know the Kirk Minahan friendly story? Do you remember it?
Love to hear it. What was I there?
No, you weren't there. I just started with John and Gerry.
Yep.
So that friendly was still there. Steve Chacho was
Shitty
like,
friendlies.
Steve Chacho was like, he's like, I got a big, the old DNC producer. He's like, I got a chance to make some money at a live appearance. I judged a hamburger eating contest at that friendly's like 3 weeks into the job.
Would you do it again?
No, well,
no, it's probably fun.
It was done, and the guy's like, "Hey, here's your stuff," and there was a box, and it was
Gifty.
It was a couple of like Sunday glass things. You know, you put like the,
yeah,
and some ice cream mixers, some Jimmies.
Some people would kill to do that.
And that was, I think, 2 gift cards, and that was it. That was my introduction to this scam that is the radio business.
Would you rather do that again or the? You would do the film festival again, right? You go back.
I would do anything. Ask me. To
That's
do.
never happening.
Do
Again.
it for the first
The film festival. Oh, they'll do it again. If they sell it, they sold it. They'll do it again if they sell it.
Yeah,
I mean,
they said they
They
wanted to
sold
do
it.
again.
They'll
I
do it
mean,
in Tuesday. I'm not saying whether you think it was good or not. If you sell it, they'll do it. I mean, I don't blame them, huh?
I think it was a decent sponsor.
Yeah, the movie. They had
Yeah, it was,
the
Boy
movie
Kills
the
World.
Sarsgaard guy. Yeah, yeah. So, I honestly, I'd actually be open to doing it next year because I think they would learn from their mistakes. The first years always stink for these things. But yeah, I would probably. Yeah, I mean, it's a chance to go hang out a couple of days with Chicago, but it's fine. But it was weird, that's for sure.
So you can't just call your insurance company and say, "Hey, take me off my parents' insurance."
You can definitely do that.
No. To be honest, I don't really know. But I know the first step in the process of getting it all done was I needed to change my license. So I did that.
Okay.
But the insurance has not changed yet, so you're not
No,
paying for your insurance yet.
Not yet, but I'm in the process of doing that.
Real hate here.
I know. It's awkward to be here.
I don't know what to tell you.
That's what I like best,
That's
but,
all it
you know.
is. Like,
Just gotta
It'll
keep asking.
happen.
What else you
No,
got?
just answer. It's just honest questions.
Yeah, go ahead.
Honest
Go ahead.
answers.
I've asked him plenty. I'm not
You have any questions for Mutt?
make things up.
what is the look in your father's eyes when he hands over that money?
It's just that's.
He actually gave it to
it
my
soulless?
wife, who then gave it to me. I was not near
That
him. when he
might be
did it.
even worse.
So we had a bunch of family over for pizza. Everybody pitched in. They pitched in.
You would let this
And my
guy
wife-
laugh at you like that? This is a guy who's done nothing. He's a mama's boy.
Oh my God.
I'm okay with taking that $20. It was a lot of pizza. Joni's Pizza, excellent pizza. It's
good pizza.
Portis pointed out.
It's good pizza.
Very good pizza. The safest bet in pizza in Chelmsford.
What else? What do you say,
I was
Justin?
going to say this really came to a head because last week it was Kirk was done with Mutt. Coleman jumped into.
Well, there is something to the Mutt is taking his anger out on me on Coleman. I mean, there
Absolutely.
is something to that. I think people
When you
speculate.
listen to that, were you listening to that live?
I don't think so, no.
Yes, you were.
When you did listen to it,
No, not
did-
the Monday show?
Yeah.
Like,
No.
you've heard that
I
so
saw
many
the
times
tweet
now.
started, so I listened to it after.
When you hear that, do you know like, all
that
right,
was
like, this
a
is Kirk
lie.
going off steam, or are you like, oh fuck,
Actually I wasn't entirely sure. I just figured.
really?
I actually think there are times in the past we've fought and I've been wrong. I think he knew on this one that he was wrong.
Okay,
That's what I think.
literally
I think.
called and apologized to you on Friday. So yeah, I admitted
No,
I
but I'm
was
saying at the time, I think that you're asking me your reaction at the time. So I would have said that then. I would have said he's, you know, he's.
If you could go
you can't.
back-
You can't.
I
have
didn't think
both-
I'd be
you-
back in a week later. I'll be honest.
You
I
can't
didn't
have
think
it
I'd be
both ways. You can't say, "Oh, this thing in Atlanta happened," and then come on the show all the time.
Totally agree. Totally
Yeah, that's all.
It was
I
a
mean,
pussy
but I said that day, I was like,
How
I'm
many
not-
times have you been close to saying the Atlanta thing, but you took it back in?
Say
Never.
whatever
Just
once.
it was
Really?
the idea of working for him brought it back up.
Yeah, but you're working. I don't want to go on this.
I don't either. But I'm just. I agree. I held on to that for way too long, and I called to apologize to you. So
Yes, which you didn't have to do.
Kirk was right.
Thank you. Which you didn't have to do, but that's fine. What are you smiling at, Coleman? Look at that look on Coleman's face.
Yeah, I want to punch Coleman.
Oh, he's got the most
It's just- you
punchable
look
face.
you do look like you've come off like a douchebag.
He's accomplished nothing. He's
Better
accomplished nothing in his life, and he's
Better
sober.
chance of
But-
getting
but
a
also
weekly
he's gotta
paycheck
live
from
with that,
Barstool.
though. He's gotta live with that.
Mutt has that fake laugh that he does.
I know.
It's an anger.
a battle.
Now I want
It's
to
a
punch
battle.
Mutt.
Better
It's a
chance of getting a
battle.
Barstool paycheck weekly in 2 years.
Oh, Coleman. Coleman's good. Coleman, I'm telling you, people are always like, oh, I'm always right. Coleman is going to bail on us, which is fine. He's going to go on another show. He's going to be in New York or in Chicago, and he'll be one of those guys, guaranteed. The only thing that hurts Coleman,
Is that no one's hiring
that and what do you think? What's the other thing?
you?
Portnoy.
People are going to be like, I am not going to
Yeah,
piss
it's
Kirk
the
off.
stink of-
Not the stink.
Oh,
It's the
what a-
stink of if I hire this guy, I'm going to have to deal with Kirk.
That's what I mean.
Also,
Yeah.
Portnoy is not the biggest fan.
Of who, me?
Oh, Portnoy hates Coleman as much as he hates me.
About Coleman.
Yeah, you already forgot about it, probably.
Well, at least he knows who I am, Mut.
He's admitted multiple times he knows who I am.
Admitted like he's like,
He did.
but you make it seem like it's a bad thing. He admitted it.
Tweeted back and forth multiple times on horse race.
See, like that's
When?
I don't know, years ago.
10 years ago?
I think they're going to the Derby, right?
Justin seems mad at Coleman right now.
Well, that's just a weird you're doing like middle school like Dave Portnoy knows who I am. Like it's
See, and Justin,
he's
that's
the
the
one
thing.
that
Justin
brings it
doesn't
up,
like
though.
Coleman.
I like Coleman.
Yeah, right.
But like,
That's
but like his douchebag. Like you gotta make the
he's a douchebag. I'm
Dave Portnoy knows who I am comment is like well, I went to movies with Cindy, and this is like some weird like middle school.
I bet you did.
So, like that doesn't even
What
make
the
sense.
hell does that mean?
I don't know. He's talking middle school kids. I figured it worked out there.
What's wrong? Coleman seems upset.
This
now.
is why.
Everyone's broken.
It's very tense. Jesus. All right, what else?
Now, a lot of these raps are I hope people send these in. These are graphic. A lot of these lyrics are very graphic towards Coleman. People, there's a hate in these lyrics.
People are sending you lyrics?
Oh.
Well, let me see. Here's some.
Can I have Montante read them?
Yeah, I'll read them.
So you couldn't write your own?
I did not want to get as graphic as some of these got. I got to be honest.
Coleman's doing like these weird, like he's a real rapper. He's like, you can't write your own, or you got ghostwriters.
It's pretty lame.
Wait, I mean, yeah. I
Yes,
can't
people literally were coming out of the woodwork to send me stuff.
What instrumental do you want for this one, Mont?
I don't know. I'll let Montante decide. Hold on. Shit. There's so much Coleman hate in the DMs.
If you'd be disgusted if you saw his DMs right now, just the people, you'd recognize every one of
I
them.
know, I'm such a loser.
You'd recognize every single one of them.
Oh shit! I can't find it. Where's this one? This is the best one. Oh, here we go.
Take your time, man.
It's a long.
This was funny. I hope he's back.
All right, let me see what we'll go with this.
These push the line for me.
Be careful.
Yes.
I would go. Let me just make sure you'll be all right with this. I'm not reading this. I'm not going close to reading. No, you're good.
Give it to you. I want to read. I'll read them. I don't care.
Go shook ones.
You want me to read it? I'll read it. I
instrumental.
don't care.
I don't want to give my.
read it himself.
I'll send it to you.
It's true.
Protecting his sources.
Yeah, he's afraid.
You
Who is
gotta-
it? Who is it?
I don't want to hand over the phone.
You know what it is, Montante?
I've never seen that one.
No, this is a random person.
He was a great tight end though for the Pats.
Oh, I got you.
Went to Arizona.
No,
He's still alive. Okay.
I got it. Well, I don't know that, but yeah.
That's good. Not a bad point.
Oh, geez, now you're gonna know who this is. Sorry, I apologize to the person who sent me this. I fucked this up.
I don't see it. Why?
I messed this up.
This is a guy who has also written other rap songs in the past?
No, but you can't see his account, so
This is not the author of Cedar Park.
no. He did not reach out.
Is it the guy who's dying?
The dying guy did not reach out. No.
It's a fellow
This
husky.
is a random person.
A fellow husky.
This is one of many people who hate Coleman so much.
Is it Danny Hurley?
It's not Danny Hurley. Okay. Or Khalil El Amin.
You want to beat?
Yeah, okay.
I mean, this is...
There we go.
Yeah. It doesn't really work with this one, though. It's not. I'm trying to think. The first two lyrics are, you fat-titted homo, you silver spoon bitch, right? So what goes with that?
Tiny shook ones.
Yeah. How about...
Hit him up, maybe?
Give me Funky Cole Medina by Tone Loc with no music, if you would.
Wow.
With no lyrics, rather. One of the great songs ever written about drugging a woman.
The second verse I must have sang 50 times out loud in my house the last couple of days.
Were you asking for these or?
No, I never asked for any of these. People, the second that thing dropped on Saturday, people started DMing me, fuck Coleman, bury him, here's some lyric. Like, people were insane.
Here we go. Keep going, what?
Great song, by the way. Am I doing this?
Yeah, go for it.
You fat-titted homo, you silver spoon bitch. When Kirk fires your ass in 6 months, you'll be sulking back to brick. Paul Bunt, Wade Boggs, Louise hitting... What's Louise hitting bombs? What is that?
I thought it was Louis hitting bomb, but Louis.
Louise. But we all be hitting homers in the bedroom with your mom? That's inappropriate.
Favorite line?
Dad, I'll just read it. Daddy has farm money. Mama is a whore. When little Jackie used to jerk off, Mama had her ear on the door. That's actually not bad. Listening for climax, listening for fun. Do you need help, little Jackie? And girl's voice in the notes. Mama can make you come. Oh boy. This is not this is the Yukon guy. This is the dead guy. Dead guy wrote this.
Not me. Dead guy.
Oh, see, Mutt's a pussy.
I'm agreeing.
Things getting worse when on Coleman vacation. Slut mom downs a drink. Now we talking masturbation. This is ridiculous. Finger in her asshole. Finger in her butt. The next dick in Mama Coleman gonna be from Mutt.
Let's go.
Now the notes are just talk this part from this guy.
They walked him through it.
Cause your mom's a whore and your dad is gay. Lots of Y's. Just like you DMV going bitch.
No, please don't. I'm asking you not to read the next part.
Sure, no problem. That's a start, it says.
God.
I won't say a thing about being ghost-ridden. I'm the original sex doll caller and have not and will never not be back on this show. Just a husky helping a fellow back-to-back champion. There you go.
I'm sorry, Colin.
You're sorry. Yes, I was
bad
being a
for him.
slut.
I think he's okay with that being out there.
I don't think Maria. I speak for. I don't believe Maria Coleman is that kind of person. I don't believe that. Is that true?
Yeah, I don't know.
See, Coleman can take a punch. I'll say that about Coleman.
Yeah, and I'd read those lyrics myself, unlike you, Mutt.
I agree with Coleman there.
I'll take the L on that.
I read them.
I'll take the L.
What's your hesitancy?
A little
writing
graphic
those?
for me. A little graphic to read those out loud.
Why? It's not real.
I just felt they were graphic. I'm sorry.
Was your mom on a cruise having sex with you, Coleman?
No.
Okay, I don't think anybody believes that. The woman's loose sexually. So what?
She taught him things.
Grandmother's banging priests. True or false?
True. She's away right now.
That's what I'm saying.
She's in Greece.
See, that's a good Coleman quality right there.
What is?
He can laugh about stuff like that.
Since when?
He just did.
He's the one who offered it up.
1 second.
Who, Coleman?
The sexual mom stuff.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But he's playing along with it.
So I thought I had more like that coming, but people did not come through.
Did you like?
I was trying to keep it like a clean version.
Why? What are you, Donny Osmond? Who cares?
13.
He's gonna do slam poetry.
Because in, because in 10 years, I'll hold this grudge over him and not be able to get over it.
It's such a weird voice, though, when he does.
Yeah.
What is the voice inflection, Justin?
Because
I think the best one is finger in her asshole, finger in her butt. The next dick in Mama Coleman gonna be from.
That's
true.
Good. That's a good lyric. Forget
the Wade Boggs line.
I don't like that's too wordy. Why? Why is that? I don't get it.
The flow is
like
really
the
good
worst
there.
one.
Who's Paul? Oh, is that from the Comey thing?
Yeah, for me.
Paul Bunt, Wade Boggs, Louis hitting. That doesn't sound
worst
good.
Louis sitting bombs. Yeah, you could. Yeah, but you're not real. Again,
Well, I read it. I mean, wasn't afraid to read it.
not a lot of lyrics. It's pizzazz to it. It's in the rap biz pizzazz. It's
But you didn't do it though.
I did not.
You were afraid of it.
I was afraid of some of those lyrics. Yes.
Why? It was tame.
What's gonna happen?
Yeah. I mean,
Who knows, Justin?
you can say whatever you want on the podcast. Trust me. There's nothing on the radio. If I said anything, it would be triple double. Just say whatever you want here. Oh, Coleman, are you offended by those lyrics?
No, I'm
okay.
good.
Is Mama Coleman okay with them?
I don't know. That's a different story.
Yeah. Well,
She does.
Eeyore back there.
I feel like you're losing steam here. Am I wrong, Montante?
Oh, Steve's been gone a while.
Never had steam to begin with. What do you just hate the guy?
Yeah,
that's
is
okay.
Is it to make? You want me to make more things up?
No,
Like,
real
people
hate
do it.
is. I respect real hate. What else is going on, Justin?
I think coming into today, it was like everyone was so on Mutt's side in this feud. Everyone
It's
wanted
not
to.
going to change.
I don't know. You've played this wrong.
Yeah,
the
you gotta
past,
handle it well.
20 minutes.
You seem almost.
I think they've
am I
handled
wrong,
excellently.
Montante?
No, I disagree. He hasn't come out the clear-cut winner, but I don't think.
Well, that's bad against Coleman.
I think I'm winning 59.
Yeah, I agree. Coleman, I give Coleman
How'd he
50-18
score?
right now.
And,
50-10.
Gotcha.
I just.
You just seem very uptight about it.
You guys need a bartender or something?
He's
Maybe I
stuck
can work for
between
you?
I've
going
said
all
what I have
in.
to say. I've made my points pretty clear. I speak for the audience. He's not a likable person.
I don't disagree with that. But so you speak for the people.
Yes, and it's pretty clear.
Has Steve said anything about him behind closed doors?
Who?
Steve.
He doesn't listen to the show. It was as much as Coleman probably.
That was a crazy
Oh,
move.
yes,
Bring that
he-
fucking dog to the.
Well, he was
to the bar.
hammered, to be fair.
Still though, that's
I didn't love
insane.
that. I didn't
was
love it. But
hammered
Steve can do
before
it.
the show.
Steve, carte blanche for life. He can do whatever he wants.
Yeah.
Cullen didn't have that too?
Yes.
You were spot on with the like about 10 days ago. Portnoy was going a little too far with this dog thing.
Yes.
The dress.
Well,
It's-
now there's another woman. This is what happens. See, we'll see. As he met, now you get another girl. This is
How
what
old?
happens.
How old is she in dog years? 40.
How many years is a dog year?
I think it's fucking
7?
6 or 7.
Yeah, it was legal. Dog year, 21. Yeah,
Good.
I don't know. She seemed like a lovely woman. We'll discuss him on the Unnamed Show if he wants to. We'll see. I saw Biz was having fun with the drawing too.
That was a good response.
That was a good move. Yeah, that was a good move.
Why do you guys feel like you're like you have to? Do you guys have to keep it under 55 minutes and for the Unnamed Show? Like, can you guys just do 2-hour show?
I think Dave and Whitney and I are both like we're busy and we're not going to do 2 hours. I do 4 shows a week.
If you're ever on a roll though, is there a chance that it?
Maybe.
Or was there a hard cut?
I would say Whitney's the least willing to do that.
Really?
Yes. I would say then me, then Dave, then me probably, or whatever. Yeah. I think he's just he doesn't. Yeah.
But there also hasn't been.
Doesn't have to be. I don't know. It doesn't have to be 2 hours.
Yeah, but if something pops up, like.
But something hasn't popped up.
Yeah, not. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm leaving the.
Something pops up during the show. That hasn't
That's what I'm
happened yet. We'll see. Yeah, we'll see.
But there hasn't been a time where you're like, well, we got to go.
Well, people get mad at me because I'm like, all right, what's next? But somebody there has to move on to the next story. Like, that has to be somebody. It's not going to be Whitney. It's not going to be Dave.
Yeah.
So it's me. And I'm also somebody who has an opinion. I think they want that person to set the table. The people who like Dave and like, I don't want to talk about Miss Peaches for an hour. I'm not particularly interested in that. He is.
Yeah.
You know, Dave's interested in Dave, which is great. It's why he's been so successful. Miss Peaches looked beautiful in her dress.
She's a star.
Star. As hard as a rock. Beautiful. Beautiful. Yeah. Mama. Yeah, the whole thing. Yeah. That rap song was better than yours.
I don't disagree. Yeah. Okay. It was very good.
Whose rap song was better, Mut or Coleman's?
Mine was real. He put lyrics into a fucking machine.
It was his lyrics, though.
I'm guessing Justin helped them with them.
I didn't help
Justin's
him at
more
all.
creative than
Anybody help you with those, Coleman?
Not a soul.
I can't rap for shit.
I can't either.
I tried to make a rap in high school, and it wasn't good.
Okay, we'll get to that later. What else is going on?
So yesterday, you mentioned about how you wanted to reach out to some of these people that had that view on the Whitney thing.
Yes.
So I reached out to a whole bunch of them.
All right, line them up. Who's up first? Who we got? Who's joining us right now?
I got bad news, Kirk.
What's that?
Kendra Middleton?
How about the person from the Herald who started the whole thing with Curtatone? What was her name? She used to be an EI intern.
Marissa and Jemmy.
Yes. One of the great joys. One of the great Herman Scott McLaughlin would be in the hallway talking. You could feel the good times.
She'd actually prefer to come in studio.
Oh, is that right? Okay.
Yeah. So we just gotta wait for that.
She's still covering an NHL team somewhere?
I have no. I'm sure she got fired again instead of.
She got fired twice.
Yeah, she bitched. It was everybody's fault, right? Scott McLaughlin was a nice kid, but he was just an angry guy.
I like Scott.
He was angry about us. He didn't like us.
Favorite part of Scott? Favorite moments for Scott?
I know what that
Once
is.
a week.
Yep. Oh, great! Scott's coming with his NFL picks.
Guys, can you tell the picks for the
One day I'll be wearing a dress. I'll have to say he looks beautiful. I remember he said that. I was like, he's a nice kid, Gerry. He's fucking liberal. Who cares? He's a nice guy.
He's a very nice guy, yes.
He hated us, though. He hated Gerry, I think. I like Scott. I saw him a couple of years ago randomly somewhere. He's in. I ran
into him at like an event. He'd be fine.
Yeah, I ran into him at like a. What's that place in? It was in Bill Rick. It's now gone. Bob's. You know that Bob's.
Furniture?
No, the it was like a Dick's Sporting Goods ripoff almost, like Bob's. You know where the Tripoli Park is in Billerica?
Yes.
You know that there used to be a big sporting goods place right in the middle of it? That was a Bob's, wasn't it?
It was the Bob. There was a sports place called Bob's. Yes.
It's gone
Bob's
now.
Stores, footwear, and apparel?
Yeah, it's gone now. But I think I ran into him there, and we talked for like 5. I always liked him. He's a nice kid.
He was, I think, a fan of yours. Maybe not.
No, I don't think so. But he's a nice guy. Anyway, I hope he's doing well. So what's your take on it? As somebody who has honestly, assaulted cartoon bears before. What is your take on it?
I think if Wit was not,
will this be in the Mut Stack tomorrow or Friday?
Especially if you guys talk about it tomorrow.
Okay.
Yes.
What's about? We talk about it on the show though. That's fine.
If he wasn't tied to Barstool, people would not have made a big deal.
Do you think Mutt's embarrassed about this show, Coleman?
Absolutely.
You
Everything that he said about me. If he was gone and kicked out of this world,
can I hear his take on it or no?
Sure.
Okay, go ahead.
If I was gone and if he was gone and kicked out of this world, he would have done the exact same thing. He would have blocked people. He would have jumped out of all these chats. He wouldn't have hung around. It's a fact.
I was gone and kicked out of this world and did none of that.
Did you delete your own Twitter account or no?
No, I didn't do that. No,
Okay.
I didn't
Others
blame it on
have.
someone else.
Others
no,
have, yeah,
I didn't do
okay.
that.
That was.
Yeah.
That is becoming a bigger lie.
I wasn't so scared of. Yeah.
The size of that lie becomes bigger and bigger.
Is there a time, like maybe this time next year, or
maybe a live show you'll admit it or something? Just give the people what they want.
Didn't delete it.
That is.
I just didn't. I tell the
Justin,
truth.
do you believe that?
I did it first, but I'm a fucking moron. There's no chance.
No chance. I did too.
One of his buddies texted him in that BC group chat. Said, "Why don't you just delete it?"
I think
the Jimmy Carter chat.
I think he just thought about it.
Yeah.
And he was one step ahead. He was like, "Oh look, I tried. Look, I emailed him once. Here's a screenshot of it."
Yeah.
I would have done the same thing too. It's a great move. You can't say it's a bad move.
But why? Who cares about the old tweets? They're funny.
Who knows what else was out there?
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, that
they would
video.
have found it though.
That video drinking the drink with
was bad.
that look in his face.
That was bad. That was a coming out. That's way worse than sliding on your knees at a in front of a.
Or Snell's got to hear about that Friday.
Yeah. Jesus.
Big spot for Snell.
Huge, life changing. If he's good, it's really going to change his life. He'll definitely not live with his parents and do videos in his car.
Well, there's 2 open spots now. Steve's walked away. Mick's walked away.
I can't even tell you how many people have to die before Steve Snell would get offered the producer. I don't even Murchison would get offered it before him.
Maybe not producer, but kind of like somebody's on the
like a Blind Mike.
chairs.
Andrew Middleton would get the job.
When Blind Mike moves to Austin.
That could happen. I do think that could happen. I'd be very happy for him. I'd be thrilled for him if he got the Mike. Obviously he's another guy. If he got the job, that'd be great. I don't think that's gonna happen though.
I would not rule that out.
Like getting a job at
like in Austin,
moving to Austin, becoming like part of someone's crew.
I see that.
What's that?
Yesterday on the drive home with Gus, he was talking about how he's already looking at houses.
Gus?
Yeah.
Where?
In Indiana.
So when he moves to Chicago.
Why? After the wedding?
So when he moves
for
to
a Chicago job?
He's a good little jockey.
Sorry about that.
He said that
Timely.
Bad.
he's like yeah, my wife was watching and apparently like she was looking at houses in Indiana for Chicago. And
I'll tell you this: Dan Katz texted me yesterday about. He can call if he's watching. He can't deny this. He texted me about Gus and Chicago yesterday. That's a fact.
Let's go, Gus.
What would his role be there?
Count me in.
Saying he'd be good for a fit there, or saying never.
We just text right now. He texted me about Gus in Chicago yesterday.
Want to go?
Yesterday, you're the worst for what you're doing to me right now about Gus. That's about Gus in Chicago.
Hey, he's still on his mind.
It's
There's
on his
definitely
mind.
a Mantis quality to Gus.
I think he's way more interesting. I like Mantis, but Gus is.
What would his role be?
Also, Gus would be
Do stuff.
beloved in that office. Gus is a great guy.
Yeah, but are they past the
Unlike
stage now
Coleman,
without
great
pen
guy.
money where you can't
much
just hire
better
people
guy
because you love
necessary.
them? Like they love Doug's, but once you're not bringing money to the company, Doug's got to go
I'll
back
say
to
this right now.
Jacksonville.
I think that game with Gus can make money for Barstool in Chicago.
There's more people watching those fucking stupid streams than I would ever imagine. So you might be right.
Did somebody
If we
say it's the
promoted
most
it-
watched thing on the network?
After the show, it's the most watched thing.
Wow.
Soon it'll be the most watched thing. Soon we'll just be working for him.
Gus is my boss. That's
Gus will
a
be
good
my boss. Gus will
That's
be,
a great boss.
We're all wearing
Gus will be like,
shock
yeah. Gus will be like,
collars.
yeah. What's next? Anything else? Yeah, good. That's a lie. It'll be shocking me. Yeah, that's what's gonna happen. Which will be great. Gus is like, you can't. Gus was not right for that job, but Gus is a great guy. He's like a very nice
He
guy.
doesn't have a mean bone in his body.
Does not, unless Coleman's fucking him in the ass. That's the only time he has a mean bone in his body.
I
That's
like
it.
how he's turned on Coleman, the honest Gus now. How he feels about Coleman.
Behind the scenes, forget.
Oh, the DMs. He's in there.
He wrote that. Those were his lyrics.
Respect. if that's true, respect.
I'm more down on Coleman for hating Gus. That's like a terrible instinct.
In the moment, it pissed me off. You don't turn loyalty's everything.
Yeah, damn
If
right.
he had been more loyal, Gus is probably still producing, right? If Coleman had gone to bat for him.
No,
like,
there's not.
Coleman's the first guy who brought up firing Gus to me.
I believe that.
And God knows I listen to Coleman.
If
so
he was more loyal, there's a better chance neither of them are here right now. He played that as well as he could. You were as loyal to him as you could be without losing your job. You stuck out his neck out there a
he
little
was.
bit.
I thought he was fine.
Gus reached the point where there's no saving him.
Yeah, once it gets in my head, there's no.
And he motherfucker hold on 3-4 weeks longer than he should have.
He'd still be here if I didn't fuck.
Oh, 100%.
I don't blame him. That's not me. I'm an adult.
Yeah. Once you were dissecting every second of his day and he never had an
Look,
answer.
Gus in Chicago would be a hit.
Let's go.
What are you
Let's do it.
But Justin would be jealous, so there's that too. Justin would leave, by the way. Talking about Coleman, Justin would leave his job for Chicago in 2 seconds.
If I got paid.
No, he cares.
See, that's
but he
honesty.
cares more about what you think. Coleman could drop you like a bad habit. Justin still cares about you.
Yeah, I would turn on Justin.
Coleman does.
Oh,
it.
yeah. Very much so.
Yeah. And Justin, I'd wind up probably driving Justin to his fucking grave. But yeah.
If he left,
halfway there now.
come on.
What's that?
You wouldn't let him just
halfway
fucking float away?
I think I get annoyed if he was like having a good time.
I think you're over that part with Chris.
Oh yeah, I don't care. Yeah, I watched the rat race. So that was good. I texted that to him anyway. I don't know. No, I watched it. It was good. It was amazing. Kevin
episode
Clancy
2
watched
out?
something. That was a
I
big
missed
takeaway.
episode
I don't want
2,
to spoil. Was that spoil? It's already been a day, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It was good though. No, it was well. I will say it was well produced. I liked it better than the first one, which I thought was pretty good. But
The
this one was
first one,
better.
if it was like the Blair Witch Project.
Yeah, but this is my point. Like I was saying, I forget what I was saying earlier. Oh, the film festival. Like you learned the first one wasn't as good as the second one. That's a good sign to me.
Yeah.
That means he's learning from the mistakes he made and it's getting better.
Season
so.
7, it'll be.
Yeah.
Volume.
I mean, there'll be other people at that point. It's gonna be Minifan episode.
The tough part was when he was
on
trying to
Rat Race,
reprimand people about following his rules.
Yeah, he's a rules guy.
But hey,
Next leg of the race. Whatever transportation you choose, you can use till someone gets eliminated.
Classic Klemmer is so confusing. Just like
A
it's just.
subway for this leg. You can use a subway until someone gets eliminated. Does that make sense?
What?
Wait, what?
That is.
You choose in the next leg. You can use until someone gets eliminated.
Oh, I see what you're saying. So, like, if you took the subway and got off, you could get back on?
No, I think he's saying if you took the subway, then say a team gets eliminated.
Let me explain this. If you take a subway
I was getting mad.
in the next leg, you can use it until someone gets eliminated.
Do you think that by repeating it, it gets more clear? So we can use what we used already now?
No, that's that's
funny.
Major flashbacks to at a theater near me.
True.
So for this budget, that's all I can hear. That's all I can hear.
If he doesn't do at a theater near me, is he still here?
What?
Was that the thing that propelled him to Barstool?
At a theater near me?
Yeah.
No, he did the fucking show.
Yes, I know, but that was kind of like that was his pinnacle.
I guess, but he would have if he was just doing quantum
if
week.
he weighed 170 pounds, he would.
No, I
also wouldn't be here, by the way.
I get that. But
Although I brought him in here without even knowing what he looked like. Like I saw him on mic, but I didn't really know he looked like that.
Yeah.
Like I never saw him from the waist down until he walked in here. It was mind.
If he wasn't 6'2" or whatever, it wouldn't look as strange.
No, right.
He's like a praying mantis.
Yes, he's very tall. So yeah, I think he's probably even taller than that. Maybe.
Think yeah.
I think he's like 6'2".
Really? Okay, I don't care. Who cares? What else? Tall he is.
Well, to go back to the biggest problem you had with what Kirk said last week was that like you're taking advantage of the Minifans, and you said you wanted to.
No, he knows that's a lie. I've done nothing to take advantage of Minifans at all. Not asked for money or anything from Minifans.
Yeah, but they don't read the Mut stack.
They absolutely do.
In all honesty, you probably should be asking a low fee for the.
Everybody else does.
I know. Gus is going to charge for his Patreon.
5 or 10.
It's true.
Different levels.
5 shows a week.
Yeah. But I mean, Kirk said that to hurt me. Like and he did a good job. It's.
Well, if we're being
he
honest,
knows I'm not embarrassed by the show. He knows
you're running Mut stack terribly from a business standpoint.
Thank you.
I'm being honest.
Defensive Coleman. See how defensive he gets?
Oh yeah.
I'm on your team here. I was like, charge these.
Look how defensive. You're as defensive as Coleman right now.
I don't. That's one way to go.
Maybe it's because they're so
I've gone that
similar.
way.
You know what I mean?
They're like like
like brothers almost. Like Coleman's like your little brother, Mutt.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
We
I'm
didn't
seeing
go
it.
that. There's no entitlement in my family. Like
I'm
that.
seeing it.
That's an entitled douchebag right there.
That's real. That's not a bad
half brothers.
That is authentic.
What's that?
Half brothers.
Like one of those movies where like one grew up rich, the other one grew up.
Yes, exactly. Yep.
Adopted brother. No, not adopted. It's step.
Because I know how you feel about your actual brother. We've talked about that.
They both had emergency credit.
I haven't talked to him in weeks.
Why?
Actual brother.
Because of this? He did reach out to me. He took my side.
He did a weird thing, my actual brother. Let me ask you, since you have brothers.
I have a brother, yeah.
So you know where I live, how close it is to Drum Hill. My brother was at a restaurant with my godson and a couple of his friends. They went to watch the high school championship game at
your
UMass
brother's your brother's son.
Is my godson.
Yeah.
So he was at a restaurant in Drum
He's like
Hill.
Harry's age too, right? He's kind of the same age.
2 year. Actually, no. He'll turn 13, so 1 year older.
Your brother, who we saw in Plymouth, yeah.
Yes, who's a huge fan of yours.
Well, yeah,
obsessed with the show.
Big fan of his. I like him.
Will talk to me. Will call me just to talk about the show and not talk about anything else. Doesn't care about anything.
What's he going to talk to you about? Your job?
He texted me and said, "I'm at this place
in where?
In Drum Hill. It's a place called Nashville Hot Chicken. It's a Dave's Hot Chicken. I don't know if it's a
chain, right?
Oh yeah,
I know it's a chain.
Where is it?
It's called Dave's Hot Chicken.
Where's it located?
You know where the Brugger's Bagels was in Drum Hill.
Brugger's Bagels sucks.
It was next to Boston Chicken, Boston Market.
The Einstein Bagels or the Brugger's Bagels?
Maybe it was Einstein's Bagels. Sorry, but that's gone now. It's a Dave's Hot Chicken.
Oh, okay.
Very good hot chicken place.
Heard.
Yeah.
He texted me, "So I'm there." Michael,
and you work there a couple days a week, right?
I do when I'm not in Mut stack.
You're closing, yeah, good.
So he's that close to my house.
Like that, Coleman?
Less than a half mile from my house.
He doesn't contact you.
He texts me and tells me he's there. I'm like, well,
what's wrong with that?
Swing by, we'll say hello. I don't have time to stop by your house.
Oh, wow.
He was 30 seconds from my house with my godson. My kids love their Uncle Matty.
Great guy, yeah.
I didn't text him back. He said, I don't have time.
What if he's running late?
He's 30 fucking seconds.
I know where Mut lives. I know where that is. That would be like, not quite if you were at Halfway Cafe, but maybe that Dunkin' Donuts.
The Dunkin' Donuts down there.
Yeah, but
it's
if the
a
kids,
30-second
the kids
ride.
get together, now you can't separate them. Now you're even more late.
He could swing
that
by.
Is,
he
that
could
is,
stop by
but
the
he
car,
also
say
lives,
hello.
He lives in like Fall River, right, or something?
He lives in Mattapoisett.
Okay, yeah,
So
but
just
far away.
like an hour and a half away.
How often do they see each other?
Not to the point where I thought it'd be cool. Like I thought for sure he was texting me to
doesn't
say,
have any family.
I'm going to swing by.
I don't know how to. Yeah.
The only family is that Minifan lives next door to him.
When people die, yeah.
Right. That's his best friends that knew Minifan.
When kids have sports, that's the entire weekend. Okay,
Sure,
that's the entire weekend.
So, but did he tell you he was going to be down there watching the game?
No, he didn't. He texted me while he was there after the games were done.
He texted you while he was at the game?
No, while he was at the restaurant. He'd already gone to the games.
You had no idea he was going to be at the game?
No clue. Hey, I'm at Dave's Hot Chicken. All right, come by.
He can't blame him, Coleman, can you?
Hey, he probably didn't have any cash on him, so he didn't want to.
I thought that was bizarre.
Venmo him $20.
We've texted since. And
is that really true?
100% true.
He's obviously going to hear this.
I don't know if it's a Christian Al thing, but I mean,
he's going to clearly hear this.
We need him in studio.
He's a rat. He's a total rat.
We can't get by. He comes in. This guy's a talker. That is very strange.
Isn't that weird?
Yo, yeah.
Is that a sign he doesn't like me? That's why I'm bringing it up.
We're your kids.
Have you texted him since?
We've texted since because he went to a UConn game after that.
You didn't mention it to him?
Okay, so
was when he mentioned?
You never mentioned that to him?
At 6:12, I'm down the street from you at Dave's Hot Chicken. Okay, with Max and his buddies, we were at the state championship game for UMass Lowell. If you don't stop by, I'm going to disown you as a brother. He's that close. We need to be back by a 7:30ish. Sorry.
I'll tell you what's the interesting thing about this whole thing? What's the interesting thing about the whole thing? To me,
that he texted after the game. Not
that he
before.
texted at all.
Yeah,
why even? But why? It makes him look worse.
Because what if someone? Oh, I heard your brother was so and so. He didn't let you know.
Who's gonna say that?
This is him covering himself. I don't know.
Fucking Kane is Abel. I know he's hanging around watching.
There you go. Yeah, probably.
I've seen my guy Kane recently.
But what? By doing that, it's almost like flaunting it.
It's this.
Yeah, it's weird.
You missed the big part of your text, by the way. Before he said "okay?" question mark, you hit him with a naked question mark. Just be like, show how offended you were.
I just like, okay, so we're gonna swing.
That is insane.
That is strange.
I mean, is there something that you're not telling us is going on?
I have no idea. I guess I'll see him this weekend, but I guess we'll find out.
That's very. I'm not kidding. When I say it's like Dunkin' Donuts. It would be like if you were.
I don't want to overstate it. 90-second drive.
Would you
with the traffic?
What was he watching before that?
The high school title games were at UMass Lowell, which is again not basketball. They're a big basketball family. I would have met him over. This was 6:30 on a Saturday.
Would you have taken Carter?
The kids have
Bennett
nothing going on. March Saturday, basketball's in the morning. I would have definitely gone over there. I didn't even know they were there.
Is it?
He's embarrassed by me now because here's what I think.
You have a job?
He's embarrassed by me, Mike, because he rips me on the show. His friends like, oh, your brother took shit from Kirk on the show.
God, it's all. I can't get you a break ever. It's always my fault.
I'm convinced that's what
it's always my fault.
Because of you, so thanks.
You're blaming me for your brother acting like that?
Your attitude towards me has affected my relationship.
That's a beyond average spin right there.
That's your brother's fault, not my fault. Your issue should be with your brother.
He cares more about your opinion than his own brother. That's
I'm more important than you to him. If he had to disown one, it would be
which
you.
Again is sad. Why?
I've given way more entertainment
or work with the Red Sox. I meant something. Now,
I like
Mutstat gets him nowhere. So,
what would his explanation be?
We haven't talked on the phone.
I'm saying if he was sitting in Montante's seat right now, what would he say? Here's my guess. How many kids went with him to the game? Do you know?
It says Max is 4 of his buddies.
So maybe he's like, I want to bring 5 guys over to the house, that kind of thing.
To do a drive-by, hello, how you doing?
Hard
What's
to do.
going on?
I'm with you.
His sister-in-law's there.
I'm with you.
His godson is there.
I'm with
He's
you.
90 seconds
I'm
away.
with you. I'm just giving you. I actually
Mick,
agree with you.
I know how you feel now.
I agree with you 100%. I'm saying he's then
right.
going to say you can't do a quick drive-by. It doesn't work that way.
The
kids
kids
run
together.
outside, they shoot, which is good.
Do you believe that?
Kind of, but I also don't think it matters. Like you could have.
So between
10,
let's say
12,
between 12
whatever.
and 8.
Yeah, but what I would
They're
have
in the
said.
car eating. You say hello.
What you do is. I even get if he's hanging out with his buddies and maybe he doesn't want everyone at the bat. Fine, I disagree with that. But if you don't find the basketball game, you say, "Hey, we're meeting here after. Let's eat together at the chicken place." Done. You two can eat together, and all the kids eat together.
That's what happens anyway when you get together.
Correct.
I don't see him very often,
Yes.
so I've
been to many of these baseball
shocked.
trips where all the parents eat together and all the kids eat together. To be fair, I eat completely by myself in the hotel
headphones
room,
in with a book
in the hotel room, completely by myself.
Do you think you're still on the radio that he invites you?
I think there's an embarrassment factor right now.
Was he embarrassed by your ratings on the radio? Wasn't that a bigger factor?
Did a 5-6 share in the fall a couple falls ago. They'd kill for that number.
So you
right
think
now.
you think
That's at night?
You think when he was like, oh, Mike Manansky, Kirk and Callahan, Mud at Night, Red Sox tickets, da da da. Oh, You want a little chicken? Come on over here. Let's get some. Or even the basketball game. But now it's like he's a loser. Kirk doesn't like him anymore, which isn't true. I love the guy.
I'm now not worth his time. I'm not worth a minute. His family's.
He's
not
embarrassed by the
Mut
Stack.
That's I get the sense of.
Yeah, as are we all.
No. Yeah, the Mut Stack brand.
That's crazy. That's actually crazy. Because I really like your brother. I met your brother, whatever, half a dozen times. I like him.
He's a huge. You don't more than me.
I don't know why he would do. Coleman, go ahead. You must have a take on this. All kidding aside.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a tough conversation to have with your son's friends after you introduce them. Yeah, that's the deadbeat.
Right, sure. Right.
Yeah, he took $20. No,
Mut walks over. He gives him the gas to drive the 90 seconds over to the chicken place.
If you need some money,
I have walked the drum hill before.
If you need some money, I'll take care of you.
I know you will.
What's your take,
we'll talk
Justin?
about Trump.
You have a brother. You have a brother. You don't like that much. What's
I
your
love
take?
my brother. He's the man.
Sure, okay, right. We're doing the show. I forget. Go ahead. Yeah.
It's weird. Yeah, it's weird that he texted
That's
you
very
beforehand.
weird.
Beforehand.
Was that text real? Did you see it?
Yeah, it's real.
That's crazy. I know.
I think that's much to do about nothing. You are so far in your head with this.
No, I think he's maybe.
It's a brother 90 seconds away who says, I don't have time to stop by and say hello.
You're upset that he didn't do
I haven't spoken to a brother in 2.5 years, but like if Ryan, it'd be like, well, you guys aren't as close as Ryan and I are probably. Like Ryan and I talk every day.
Well, yeah.
No, we're not that close.
That's what I'm saying. But
not since this.
Well, it's different if you're in the same town and you're like, hey, I'm at the Dunkin' Donuts. But if you're like 2
an hour and a half
hours
away.
away.
He doesn't live in fucking Oklahoma.
Well, Montante, you're the only one I think that doesn't think this is crazy. He's 90 seconds away from his brother and his nephews.
That is a asshole brother move.
That you see how, like...
Well said, Mick.
Would you have felt if he got in a car crash and died and everyone died in the car on the way back, would you have felt less bad than you would if you had seen him? Or worse, because you didn't see him?
I would have felt more bad because maybe the timing of it.
Butterfly effect.
Yes,
oh, if you'd seen him.
Effect. I believe that shit, yeah.
Right, yeah.
You're not a certain place, certain time doesn't happen.
Do you think you'd have a different seat at the funeral because you're not in the eye anymore? Do you think?
No, I know I'd be speaking, so.
Well, maybe not anymore.
I'd be speaking.
I don't know. I think he'd probably want me to speak.
I gave a legendary best man speech at his wedding, so I think I'd be speaking.
I think now he'd rather have me give a speech at it.
Would you go to my brother's funeral?
If I could give a speach in that, I would definitely do it.
Would you go to Waker funeral or both? Or neither?
Where the hell? Where was it? Where was it?
It'd be down. Might be in Pepperell.
Ooh, where would we go to eat? Well, where would I go to eat? I would text you after. Say I was there.
During.
Yeah.
Like, hey.
Oh, you know what? Actually, do it like we wouldn't drive that far.
Where?
Shit, there's no. I was gonna say the restaurant at used to be Townsend Ridge. They have a great restaurant there now. They changed the name of the course. Sorry, Derek. The golf course.
Fucking restaurant has changed 70 times.
And they're killing it now. They went private and they're
Why is it
crushing
so?
it. I know.
The club's private.
Yes.
Is your guy still there?
He's still there. Yes.
Why are we gonna play this year?
He would love to play if you want to.
No, I don't want to play with him.
Oh, would you like to play?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay, just set up for me.
You and me and my brother.
Your brother and I'll play. You caddy for me.
There's apparently a nice Italian restaurant in Pepperell now. I've not been.
Where in the center?
Right. There was an old bank there. People don't. There's.
I don't care. You think I care what people think?
Right past downtown, the Cumberland Farms, there is an old bank that is now an Italian restaurant.
There was kind of like an upscale pizza place there for a while. Semi-upscale.
A brick oven. It was not.
It was okay.
It's not Joni's.
We wouldn't go. We're not going there.
No.
I don't know how to solve this. Well, if your brother's listening and he cares what I say, then that's not right. That's not right. Montante disagrees.
Yeah, I think you guys are.
Hear that, Matt? I see you this weekend, and this is now not awkward anymore.
Why are you going to see him this weekend?
He's going to the event for the Derby.
Oh, he is?
Yeah.
See,
and you're
I'm glad I brought this up now.
And you're with the scumbag still with this Derby thing, huh?
The big A.
Who?
The big A?
The guy who fraud people?
The big A is not a scumbag.
What'd he do?
Heart of gold.
He was like scamming from people.
Yeah.
He was not scamming people at all. He was raising money for a charity with the event he did for the Derby last year.
So what happened?
What do you mean, what happened? You guys thought he was scamming because there was some sort of like Venmo account that people were sending money to for their tickets and for donating things. There was nothing scammy about
a little
that.
scam every
He's
once in a
raised thousands. He raised $18,000 a couple years ago playing mini golf, by the way, for retired horses.
For what horses?
He's now the voice of Finger Lakes Race Course up in Farmington, New York.
For retarded horses?
Retired horses.
Okay. That makes more sense. Okay, yeah. Right. Sorry. I understand.
I'm going to be buying my first set of golf clubs.
Okay.
Briefly talk about golf, mini golf for horses,
Go ahead.
whatever.
Sure.
Do you buy just a brand new set, or you never played before, you're going to suck? Do you buy a beater set, and where would you get the beater set?
I don't pay for clubs anymore. But if I did, I would. If I'm you, I would. How much are you planning on playing?
Once a month.
Why are you getting them?
Everyone for work, so like, let's go let's go golf, and I keep making excuses.
What are you going to wear golfing?
You'll like golfing.
That's that I've been thinking
wear
about
like
that a lot. No. We'll dress
these pants, dude.
I can't picture you with like.
Perfect.
I can't be sure with even those pants on.
I'll be out there, but I like the idea of golf. So I gotta figure that out. But I just don't know where to go. Like I'm not gonna go to like Dick's.
No, you go to like Golf Galaxy kind of place. This PJ Tour Superstore maybe.
What's the golf and ski down in Jersey? I don't know. It's
right. That's what I mean. Like, yeah.
How much is like? Would you get a new set or were you going used?
I mean, I gotta think you're gonna stink, right?
In theory, I'm pretty good.
Start with a used set because eventually, if you get good, you'll want to get better clubs.
Yeah.
So how much?
Honestly, at Dick's you could do that.
How much should you be spending on a used set? Like $400?
Sure.
He has no idea.
I have no idea. I don't know.
I would say between $300 and $400.
Yeah, I would say $500-$600.
When you start, you just like go out there and just learn on the fly.
Well, you
start
get
by going to the driving range.
I mean, you could get lessons if you want. We go to the range. You just hit balls. But
and now you can watch YouTube if you want. Watch guys swinging. Go to the range. Hit.
Have you ever hit a golf? You ever played?
Oh yeah.
So then what's the?
I've gone to the driving range.
We're not learning how to speak Mandarin here. I mean, it's
you're in
ball,
sales,
you
right? It's a good skill for you to have.
That's what
someone
I'm
in
saying.
sales.
I've been putting it off. I like drinking.
Montante,
go out there.
schmoozing those clients on the golf course. I could see it.
Yeah.
We do have to do a golf tournament at some point. I always say that, but we have to. People always ask. At some point,
before or after the shows across America.
We will be in North Dakota this summer. That's a promise.
To go see Sheldon?
That's a promise. We will be in North Dakota this summer. We'll do 2 shows at least this summer because we have 4 years to do them. Why do them all in one summer? You know?
Right. Good. It's a good.
Or I just want to do them. I don't like it.
I think.
You think these people are going to stop coming to the live shows? Stop by? No. I mean, fuck them.
Soccer's real though.
I think so. Any updates on that?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Any doing those chats with you guys?
Now that I'm there,
He just said he's waiting for his broker to get back about the.
Yeah, whenever the
weekends.
yeah, it'll be fine. A Saturday, right?
Yes.
Yeah, some Saturday in the summer. You gonna be there, Montante?
Yeah, it's a good place to cry, let your emotions out.
Golf, yeah. It's
Historically.
so weird that night.
It was so strange. It was like this. You could see like you wanting a beer so bad.
Montante
I was like, I almost had
walk up and
shakes.
shook my hand. He's like, "Hey man, like thanks for the opportunity. Thanks."
Oh, sorry, I'm off class. Oh, sorry.
It was nice.
I should have motherfucked you on the way home.
Yes,
with Mick.
you should have. It was more in character.
Oh shit! Montante was burying me. I totally forgot about that interaction.
What'd I do?
You were all at the Weston Bar watching the UConn game.
Oh,
You asked me 5 times, what's wrong with you? And I'm like, well, 1, I'm watching the game. 2, I have fucking shingles, Mike. My whole leg is burning right now.
Come on, get a fucking soda or a water over a Heineken Zero. That's the fucking weirdest move you could have done.
I literally had probably 7 or 8 Diet Cokes that day.
Kirk, as
Taken
someone
with
who doesn't
ibuprofen.
drink, would you agree with
I did
me
not
that
want any
it's
more
more
caffeine.
normal to drink fucking water than a Heineken Zero?
I think you're drinking a Heineken Zero, then you've got real issues.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
I think you just want to drink the real thing.
I just thought you'd be having a couple pops.
Sitting at the game, I did not want more caffeine. I should have.
I'm sure it's a fine drink. What's that, Justin?
No one drinks non-alcoholic beer because the taste is good.
Correct.
You're tricking yourself.
You want the feeling of being able to drink a beer in the car.
It might knows if you drink. I mean, that's inappropriate. That's a cheap shot.
It's just true. Pass of the past.
There's no place for that.
I didn't think.
I didn't see the car.
Someday Coleman will pay for his own car. That'll be nice. That'll be
Casey
sweet.
Smith, amongst being like damn near assaulted, she was very relaxed.
Yeah, I
having a
heard. She's
couple
very
pops.
nice, I'm sure.
You were so uptight.
Buddy, what I was being asked to do
shingles.
was
Don't buddy me.
no
Don't
offense
buddy
to
me, buddy.
no offense to
I hate that
Casey.
fucking word.
What I was being asked to do was a lot tougher than what she was asked.
I agree with that. And he had
stood there at the side of the stage for 2 hours waiting to go on and have to sing this song that he memorized for 3 weeks.
You'd rather do that than dance with Steve? I don't know. That's not
I would
an
rather
easy
dance
task.
with Steve or Casey.
Are you serious?
Do that for 2.
All right.
That was
and the
there was
shingles
a lot of
factor,
anxiety.
I think, is a big.
I felt like
So
shit.
if you didn't have
I
shingles,
felt like
would you be boozing?
If I was staying there, maybe. But I was also Easter morning the next
Julie
morning.
could have set that up.
No, they offered. I said no.
You wanted to drive back.
I didn't want to get up at 5 o'clock in the morning and get back for church for Easter. It's easier to go early.
What was that?
Shut up, Coleman. Enough.
Hey, talk like that?
What a dickbag. He wasn't even around. At least I'm commenting on things that have been part of this world. That's 10 years ago.
Well, yeah.
It is.
Last time you got caught. Yeah, right.
Oh,
yeah,
fuck off.
I'm kidding. What's wrong with you? No one of your brothers want to hang out with you.
Probably true.
They're all laughing, just driving by.
How is, do we have a Montante update on selling for the show?
Montante ran up to me like 2 seconds after Portland was over or something.
There's no way to do it. We got.
Wait, before you answer that, I hope Montante sells $1 billion for the show. But do you, as the guy who famously told everyone about the coffin, do you believe Stephen Gloucester?
Oh,
okay, yeah, okay, right.
I don't because of his response. He definitely was not. Justin's right. He wasn't drunk. Jeff alluded to that. He was not drinking.
He doesn't drink.
I was own it.
I was with him for a long time that
yeah,
night.
I said it. I was nervous. I didn't
What was my takeaway? Yeah, like Montante's an idiot. He can't help it.
Update on the sales. I have a guy who would sign right now, but I can't get a contract Kirk doesn't want money. He just,
You can't get a what?
Contract like to actually get the sale.
He has a deal for
I told you to go to them.
Go to who? Them?
Yes.
Yeah. All right, let's get a contract drawn up. This guy's texting me this morning. Any update?
Well, do it. I'm
trying
what do I
here.
tell you
That's
every
huge.
time? Go to them. It's not my job to do that. It's their job.
I don't recall you saying go to them. I'm going to you guys now.
I'm pretty sure I have that on camera.
I'm sure I said that. You believe me? I'm telling you. The last thing I want to do is deal with you. I'm sure I passed the buck to somebody else.
Oh, come on. I'm a delight.
Yeah, well, you're on the.
I don't want to talk to you twice. I don't bother you. Jeff D. Lowe, by the way.
Ooh, Jeff D. Lowe hates you right now.
What did I do to him?
Yeah, you're always calling him. He's with his mom.
Oh, he's such a fucking cocksucker. I've called him like 2 or 3 times.
He can actually reach his own cock with this.
And-
That's true.
yeah, good for him. And he spun something.
Weird comment.
He said, I was trying to get, he was like, yeah, Montante's asking me for Dante's number. No, I just asked you to pass along a message for me. That'd be weird for me to
That's
ask
the
for Dante's
same
number.
thing.
No, it's not.
For what
Those
purpose? What was the purpose?
Hey, this lunatic Minifan would like to have you on his podcast.
What is this?
Passing along a
Oh,
message.
gotcha. Okay, I got you. Okay.
I'm not asking for a number.
Right.
I'm passing along a message. Oh, I raised my blood pressure.
So you're to get him on your podcast.
That's it. Just pass along the message.
So Jeff's point was the same.
No, asking for a number is totally
To
different.
get him on the podcast. I'm saying the end game, but you're saying that the communication was different.
That's it. Yeah, 2 totally separate things.
Okay. So why is he a cocksucker then?
You said he hates me right now. I don't know. That was,
Okay.
That was an irrational response. I take
So you
it
have a
back.
deal ready to go. That's big.
Ready to go.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Okay. What is the blocking here?
I just need,
first I'm hearing of
I
it.
just
I don't-
need a physical contract.
Okay.
for
Who
both
needs
parties
to
to
write
sign.
it?
Barstool, I assume.
Okay. I mean,
we need the stuff for the routing number. The duration, how much we're paying. How long.
I've talked to Dave about this. I told you that.
Yeah.
So then Dave was cool with it.
I'm just missing a physical piece of paper.
Okay. So let's get that. Can we get that next 24 hours?
We can try.
I can.
Can we get that
ask
next
for
24 hours?
Yes.
I will try and ask them.
If you don't have that in the next 24 hours, you're both fired.
Got it.
Try.
Dead serious. Next 24
The,
hours. Okay, better?
That's better.
Okay.
Now
What's
we got
that?
to think
These. I
welcome,
had to meet with some people yesterday about ads. It was absurd.
Why? Because you were meeting with people? I would agree.
No, it was like
That's really strange about your brother. That's really throwing me off.
That's why I brought it up.
Why don't you didn't tell me that off the air?
You want me to tell you off the air conversation about that?
No, I'm just curious.
Better on the air.
No, I agree, but it's very strange. What did your mom or dad say about it? You talk to them?
They did not know. My mom did not know until I
He's like,
told her
Al,
about.
see, he goes over to his mom.
I did tell my mom I was annoyed. I
See?
did. I pulled it out. I said I was annoyed, and she did not know he's even in town either. 'Cause they're a little bit further away, but they would have
They would have met them somewhere.
They would have met them. Now maybe he didn't want to
Is he
have his parents around his kids' friends. I
He
don't know.
spends less time with your parents than you do, probably.
Yeah,
proximity
because
wise.
distance, yeah.
Are your parents closer to you?
They just
see you guys more. They see the kids more.
You alluded to this. Like when you're that close, you see them almost every day. They
Yeah.
don't want to see me. They
You're
want
not
to see
even that close though.
It's 20 minutes away.
Yeah, right. It's right down.
So they go to all their games. They go. Yes, I would say yes because it's just proximity.
Can this be fixed over a phone call and quick, apology?
We'll find out this weekend.
Yeah.
You hold on to things.
Well, that would piss me off if I was.
I'm just curious why. Like really,
right?
5 minutes.
Piss me off isn't even that. It's just strange. Almost like I don't know. But your working theory is because I was down on you.
Yes, because he's like embarrassed because you ripped me on the show.
Right.
Yes.
Yes. That's reasonable. It's a reasonable line of thinking.
I'm sure he's going to tell me he's
crazy at all.
team Coleman on Saturday.
That would hurt. What happened in the ads meeting? This is going to annoy me because I don't want to be annoyed.
Probably, yeah. I was kind of annoyed.
Do you know about this meeting, Justin?
I did not.
It happened yesterday after the show.
What were the highlights of it?
Basically, that like some ads that aren't 60 seconds or whatever.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't care.
Are like they have to comp a free one when
Right.
that is under or whatever.
Yes. Who is this person?
So I met with. Now these weren't the people directly complaining. It was Jake Bass and Booze. I think you might know Booze. He's like a camera dude. But it was filtered through sales.
Have I met with you? That Jake Bass, was he foreplay related somehow or no?
Yeah, I think in the past he might have.
Yeah.
Were
they assholes about it or no?
No, they were the ones that were kind of understanding, but it was being filtered through them from ads team. Who was like
whatever. They don't
scared
That's
about
not a winnable situation because
whatever. All right, we'll do one right now. We'll make it 60 seconds. Better help? I mean, I can't imagine Milton's is complaining.
No, it's not Milton's.
Greatest place ever, the store for men. Oh, we'll time it. I can time it. I can time this on my phone.
You know how to do that?
That's shocking, right?
Yes, I do. I got my clock, my alarms.
It is crazy that Montante now is like one of the few Minifans who doesn't need BetterHelp. Like Mick,
Oh, that's true.
Steve.
Oh,
like,
no,
you're the I never would have imagined that you're like the normal, like you're the Rock.
Booze?
Why do you say that?
Because nothing bothers him. He shows up.
Now, to
does
me,
the
this counts in
shows.
the timing of
That's it.
BetterHelp because you said BetterHelp. Does that count for the 60 seconds or no?
I will include it. It has to start, I guess, with
the Kirk and Mut Show is
Yes.
sponsored by BetterHelp?
Yeah.
Okay, there you go. Listen, my life is making Jake Bass happy, one of the great personalities in the world's history. I don't know how. Imagine the joy it was for Mr. and Mrs. Bass to see young Jake running around. Say, boy, one day he's in the bitchin' meetings about how long an ad read is. What a great way to go through life. Ugh, he should go to BetterHelp. You do it online. Give it a try. Convenient, flexible, suited to your schedule. You get matched with a licensed therapist and switch therapists at any time for no additional charge. Mandatory read verbatim, so I will do that. Find your social sweet spot with BetterHelp. Visit BetterHelp.com/KIRK10 today. You get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp.com/Kirk10. BetterHelp, HELP.com/Kirk10. Again, online therapy. Get moving right now. Figure out what's going wrong. Make it better. Make your life easier. Believe me, you don't want to be like me. Just figure stuff out. Life's too short. You'll be like Mut, complaining about your brother not eating chicken with you. I mean, who needs that?
Chicken's pretty good there.
Is it good?
Yes.
Oh, there you go. Doing ads within ads. That was not 60 seconds, though, so Dave's famous chicken will not be happy with us.
Damn it.
You can't win. BetterHelp, we can win right now. This read is 1:20. They can play when the reeds are too long.
No.
You don't get any of that?
No.
Okay. Good.
No sales guys ever complain about
Do we
that.
have terrible inserted ads still in these shows?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, good.
Guess so,
Perfect.
yeah.
Fantastic.
I try to put them
They're
at the
jarring.
end.
BetterHelp, they sure are. Battles in the show, but BetterHelp.com/Kirk10. Go right now. We love BetterHelp. BetterHelp sponsors us. We appreciate that very much. It's actually a great product. BetterHelp.com/Kirk10. We thank BetterHelp as always. What else?
I did see this Cons tweet last
Sure,
night.
Coleman
about-
fought back hard in that meeting, by the way.
I did.
It's like, hey, Kirk Minahan does what he wants. You know, he's my guy.
I actually
my guy.
did.
I'll
yes.
tell him.
I was like,
I'll tell.
Yeah,
any job openings?
Yeah, I read the other day. I saw his ad the other day. It was 42 seconds. I texted.
I said something.
I texted Content Kim about that.
I said you should tell the advertisers that it doesn't matter how long these ad reads are. Minifans are going to support and they're going to buy.
Don't
so.
speak for my fans. Don't say anything.
Okay.
Don't say anything.
You
I
especially.
want a gag ball in
Justin.
your mouth in one of these next meetings, please. Jesus.
He did the right thing. They're not telling you about it.
I think I have
You
a
just
gag
did.
ball.
Until right now.
Well, yeah, but
It doesn't bother me like it bothered me 4 years ago because I know. Remember, salespeople are weasels. You know that. You're a weasel.
No,
It
I'm not a
was.
weasel.
I thought
You're
it
the
was,
ultimate weasel.
I'm an honest sales. My sales is not like typical sales. Like when I was selling
That's what
life
I mean.
insurance, I'm weaseling around.
That's what I'm saying. Sales jobs are horse jobs. As Peter Minahan would say, they'll look you in the eye and they'll lie to you. Which is they have to. They have to.
That's the thing.
To stay alive. They're liars. Salespeople are whores. They're liars. They're liars, whores, crooks, and thieves. But they'll tell you that. The guy at EI, what's his name? Chris Hennessy.
I think he's still there.
Yeah, nice guy, but a
How many-
whore.
Oh, your guy
sales-
Jim Hackett.
Yeah.
How many salespeople
Can't hack.
is on the top floor in New York?
I have
At Barcelona. Was it like 4?
I have no idea.
I would have.
They leave early on Friday. They get fucking facials and
They're
stuff.
not even in on Fridays.
Yeah, they take Fridays off. They're like Kelly
wild.
Keegs. Yeah. Anyway, who?
blogs.
Chaps? What?
No, the Cons tweet about Michael Block.
I can tell if he was serious, and he texted me right after. There's some people who get so scared when I quote tweet them. He texts me within like 30. I'm like, take it easy, Cons. It's fine. I don't like him either. But he was like, Michael Block hold out the shot yesterday.
I saw the highlight, yeah.
It's like, I don't know why this guy isn't on the PGA Tour. I'm like, because he fucking stinks. That's why. Like, it's not
What
bad.
did he say? He was joking?
No, he was like, I don't like this guy. I'm like, yeah, I don't either. But I don't get the point. I didn't want to get into it. I thought it was different than call him and talk to him for 40 minutes while he's driving through the
I would
mountains.
rather call somebody 2 minutes in and out than go back and forth. I hate texting. I hate my phone. Ding! I hate it. I hate it. I'd rather just call me. Let's.
Who's
figure it out.
in your list right now? You're in the fan. Who's in your?
Oh, we're low. We're low. Daver's out. Rest in peace.
Have you heard from him?
You never know. You never know.
Yeah.
Wow.
Best chance.
Wow.
If we got a drunk Daver in here, I think he might.
Wasn't that pretty much half the time for him, or no?
No. Yeah. He's but. I don't.
I'm just kidding.
I don't
around.
think
Jeff not like him.
I don't think we see Daver back. But
you don't?
I spoke to Tim and Canton last week about Trump 2024.
Tim McKinnon has a job now.
Yeah, and he's now investing and he's doing some type.
Sure,
of
make
sales.
everybody millionaires now. Yeah,
Listen, $40 in the $60K.
pretty good. That's what you made.
That's a good ROI.
That's what you made.
Yeah, I've took out $60,000, and right now we're still letting it go.
Okay, good.
Election season coming up.
You'll lose all that inevitably.
No,
Yeah, you will. But okay.
no.
I believe Kirk.
What the fuck were we talking about?
I don't know. People you talk to on the
Talking
phone.
about who? Yeah.
Oh, dude, it's low right now. Ned Snark every once in a blue. Not much.
Boy, this sounds like a sad group now. Just these old Republicans.
I miss. Yeah, there is a theme.
Yeah.
I miss Vigilance Dave.
Yeah, where is he?
I don't know.
He comes and goes though.
Yeah. Sig unfortunately texts me a lot. I wish that would stop.
Sure.
But no, it's low right now. Call Jeff D low once in a while. He doesn't call back, text you. He just complains about me.
Yep, that's true. Almost instantly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I saw Barstool Tate, who was tweeting to be this free agent and trivia. He was like, these teams should pick me up. He had 0 last night across the board.
That is correct.
Not good. That's not a good start. It's tough. Trivia's tough. It's tough. So you're in that arena. You don't know. Not easy. What else?
Do you want to hear some of the responses I got to when I asked people on?
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes. So this is in response to the Whitney story. So we asked some hockey people. Hockey media are the biggest bunch of cunts in the world.
Which is surprising.
I agree, but it's this new. They're embarrassed by the sport, or what? I don't even know. Or one of the coaches said the other day the guy needs to take his skirt off or something.
He said,
you would have thought he went into the press conference and literally shot 6 people the way the media responded to it. Like, just fucking relax, loosen up. Let's go.
He said the goalies might as well be wearing skirts.
That's what it was.
Goalie interference.
Right. And they were like, we don't. This is a cesspool. We don't need this.
Well, I saw some coach
we made
say,
so much progress.
My daughter wears a skirt and she's the best goalie I know.
What coach said that?
I'm sure she's better than fucking, whoever. Yeah. I'm sure she's better than fucking, Andy Moog. I met once, a great guy.
Played locker.
Was it Tortorella? Tortorella's always getting in trouble when he's in New York saying some shit like that.
Yeah, that's true. Hugh Millen's a good guy. I'll tell you my Hugh Millen, Sean McDonough story one day. Oh, are we on the air? Go ahead.
So I reached out to 15 different people. I tried to find people that weren't just 60 followers, no name.
Yeah, I saw. Yeah, I saw the one guy.
So these were a couple of the responses I got. Thank you for your offer, Justin, but ethically, I can't participate in anything Barstool related.
Amen.
The amount of racism, sexism, homophobia, and pretty much every other form of bigotry supported by Barstool just isn't something I'd ever associate with or support. The fact Barstool is using this grotesque...
I heard Coleman's take on immigration, probably. It's like, I can't be part of this.
The fact Barstool is using this grotesque presentation of rape culture and sexual assault to now create more content...
Which guy was this?
Troubling. This is
the guy who tweeted out, right?
Yes, Ian Kennedy.
Right, who made the story about himself on his tweet, and then was like, I don't want to...
asked me to go on Barstool, yeah.
Yeah, everything's about them. Everything, them. As opposed to just having a debate. And, I think yesterday I was like, hey, I actually understand if a woman's been a victim of this. I understand they're sensitive about this. I think they're super overreactive, but let's have a conversation about it. But I used to do this 6-7 years ago. That's why I essentially stopped doing this stuff, because nobody comes on anymore. It's amazing how many people used to get to come on even 7 or 8 years ago.
Awesome.
Now they don't do it anymore. They're incapable of having this conversation.
Because if you gave them truth serum, they know they're wrong.
Some of these people are just whack, though.
They're also content to be in that bubble that they see on social media, that they're right about everything.
I mean, this might be... I texted Dan Katz this, when he was out, he was asking a bunch of Gus information, like social security number, address, and stuff like that, and pay. But I was like, I actually think this Whitney story might be the craziest one yet at Barstool. This is a fucking cartoon bear. Mm-hmm. It's a cartoon AI. It's like, are you going to do that for your Mutstock? Are you going to have guys have sex with each other now in your AI pictures?
No, there's a Coleman one coming. Okay. Coleman, his mom. It's a lot of work.
How does it work? So what do you do? Walk me through it, because you're a very creative guy.
You type in the prompt and it gives you 3 or 4 different examples, and you can change, for example, the basketball players one. Now make the fans cartoons. Now make the fans have Yukon gear. And you keep trying to ask it.
It's almost hard to believe your brother doesn't want to hang out with you.
He asked me how it was. It's in the Explorer browser, has a prompt that pops up right on there.
Do you think your nephew said, "Hey, can we see my cousins or Uncle Mike or Uncle Mut or
Uncle Mike"?
Uncle Mike. Do you think he's just like, no?
Yes, I believe that.
Oh my God, there's no fucking shot.
No, he didn't even tell me. I don't think Mac, his son, knew we were even near the house.
Yeah, kids don't even know that. No, that is actually
12, 13
definitely
years old.
true. I would, because I was weird, but Harry would have no fucking clue. I liked maps, and I was like, I like the roads.
Oh, you're in the back seat with the map.
And my baseball, my baseball almanac, my encyclopedia, my maps, my billboard charts for sure.
You a trains guy?
No, Neil Young's a huge train.
Those usually go hand in hand.
Yeah, I was never into it.
Bobby Bacala, big trains guy.
That's how it ended. Yeah. Neil Young is crazy into it.
He has I used to work with a guy who has probably $200,000 set.
Yes.
They go through the house. They make fucking steam.
Yep. They get the restaurant. We drive by the restaurants in town.
It's weird, but you can't hate on it. That's cool. I wish I cared about something.
I think it's a step away from pedophilia.
Oh.
No, I think those are more the adult. Those are the more adult Disney people.
It's the same world to me.
The train people?
Because they think this is real, and it's really concerning. But at the same time, my whole life is nostalgia. So why am I mocking anybody?
Yeah.
Fair point.
I'll go in the mornings sometimes for a half hour when I'm after my run, if I'm my breakfast. I'll just look at the old Billboard chart and just write little notes next to it. Like, oh yeah, that song moved up 2 spots in the adult contemporary chart. Why? Because I'm a lunatic. But I'm not sitting there going choo choo with a fucking hat on. You know, like, so this is progress, I think. But Neil Young's one of the great artists of all time, so maybe he's right. I don't know. Do you even know who that is, do you?
Yeah, I know Neil Young.
He knows Neil Young.
No, yacht rock guy, though.
Buffalo Springfield, Neil Young.
That's right.
He's probably anti.
I'm a big. I've been on a George.
Oh, that's right. You know Neil Young because of Joe Rogan.
I've been on a George Benson kick.
Sure. Yeah.
You know the song. You know the banger.
He's got a couple, but
no idea. Nope.
Really?
Which one do you like?
Give Me the Night.
Yeah.
Great song.
Give me the night. There's music in the air and lots of love in it.
Just driving through Pennsylvania, listening to George Benson. It's a great life.
It's something anyway. So yeah, anybody else respond or no?
Thank you for the offer, but I'm unfortunately booked up all day with a birthday celebration. Was another one I got.
Seems
what?
For regular Wednesday birthday.
I thought this guy was coming on. He's from Denmark. Hello, Mr. Chael. First of all, thank you very much for the kind offer and invite to the show. Would it be okay if I gave you an answer tomorrow, since I have been sick most of the day and want to look into both the schedule and so on? So he sent me this whole thing about how.
What time's he coming on?
So about how he's also from Denmark and he.
One second, breaking news. Somebody texted me who would know. And said Montante has not paid the taxes on this money, is spending it like water.
That would be, what was that, Sneaks?
Might have been.
Yeah, of course. No, I have money put to the side that I'm not going to touch. So I know I'm going to get murdered with taxes.
Yeah, you can get just a
murdered.
tax.
You cashed out this year.
In the last 2 weeks, I've taken out $60,000.
So next year you get banged. Yeah.
I'm going to get murdered. I have $26,000 right now in a bank account.
You will spend all of that.
I give you my word. I'm actually adding towards it. I'm not going to spend it. I know myself.
The lie detector determined that was a lie.
I didn't even do anything for my money yet. Paid off some taxes, got ahead of stuff. Sneaks is obsessed with it. Sneaks went from, oh, that money's not real to, oh, it is real, but you're going to jail over it. So
that'd be great.
Good progression.
Why would you go to jail over it?
You don't pay your taxes. Why you don't pay your taxes?
I definitely pay taxes, yes.
The Italians are known for that.
Not paying taxes.
Yeah.
Okay. What else, Justin?
Do you want to hear more?
Sure.
So I said, sure thing.
Yeah.
And he said, also, I should probably mention that my stance on Barstool is anything but great.
Oh, no.
No discredit to you or the podcast, mind
thank you.
But I did a quick Google of it and saw the affiliation it has. Meaning I will also think that over, since I'm not exactly thrilled about the idea of associating myself.
Who is this pussy? I hate to be, but who is this?
Frederick Helmer
the foreign guy.
A quick Google search.
Oh, a foreigner.
Since I'm not exactly thrilled with the idea of associating myself to Barstool in any way, despite the chance it is to give my views on things to an audience who in many
So
ways
I'll be Frederick.
would be whom I would love to present it to. So I promise I'll give it a lot of thought, do appreciate the offer, and have an answer
This
tomorrow.
is my point with the Curtatone lawsuit was the parody, satire I did within it, which is to say to Curtatone, like, what's your issue with Barstool? He had nothing the whole time. Nothing. That idiot.
Why don't you just start calling these people?
So 30 minutes
Call
after.
them?
Yeah.
Sure, I'll call him.
I get the number.
30 minutes after he said he's going to think it over the night.
He's in.
Yeah, he's been sick.
Oh, he says, hello, Justin. Unfortunately, I'll have to decline the invitation. Simply put, I'm a person who sticks to my beliefs, and one of those beliefs has to not to associate with Barstool. This isn't a personal attack against you or the podcast.
It is, but that's okay.
But a thing of me staying true to myself. Thank you for the invite and wish you a pleasant rest of the evening.
Pleasant?
Yeah, that's what he said.
Well, that's nice.
Wouldn't it just be easier not to respond?
Honestly, he was just like, I fucking don't like you.
These
I'd
are
be like,
people,
great.
but to your point the other day about social media, this guy's addicted to it, and so he feels like it's like real life, and he's like a real response to Justin.
I'd rather that response though than actually come on for 36 minutes and not stop talking.
Well, that's true. Like, I think Mother understood that reference. Nick Cow's like every assistant program director.
Guys like what?
What was that, Nick?
Guys like what?
I could not believe how nice you were to him after the interview.
You were just checked out.
But he was he's like a nice, what was he going to do?
He wasn't that nice in that interview. You thought he was nice?
I thought he was just like nothing. He's like a nothing
I was
radio
on the verge
guy.
of tears. He wouldn't get to his fucking point.
Right.
He kept prefacing everything and never got to it.
Yeah.
He was god awful.
Yeah, but he's a radio guy.
But he has stuff to talk about besides sports. Why didn't you get to the non-sports
I
stuff?
come in, I'm fun. I'm wacky.
I have stuff I can talk about.
This guy beat you at night, by the way.
Oh, Adam Jones.
He was on the show.
Jones beat me. Yeah.
That guy tripled you in the ratings at night.
No. Yeah. Not
that
the end.
guy.
Not the end.
Just shows you
Hilarious on every level.
Thank you.
What if Jones hates him? He's just hateable. You hear his voice. It's just
everyone seems to hate him, but like I thought
you said that too. You talk to people in the business. I don't know anybody who's really worked with him.
But he seemed like okay to me. Like he didn't seem like he just seemed like a radio. I just shut those guys down. As you could tell, I'm like, I'm not listening to this shit. Like, oh my god.
Do you regret having him on?
No, I didn't care. It killed half an hour. I ate my bar. It was fine.
True.
I got to read a little bit. It didn't bother me. I didn't understand his point really, but you know.
He had that one line
What's a Belichick hater?
That made 0 sense.
What was that?
What was the one thing he kept saying, and you were like, "What?" You kept repeating it to me.
I don't know.
I erased it
I
from
forget.
my
I
brain.
completely
Jokey,
forgot.
hey, how it's doing?
Well,
Yeah,
there's some
what
of
the
that.
fuck does?
That was the highlight.
Yeah, he couldn't get over the bill. I don't know the irony of Bill. I don't.
And you'd be done with it. One more point about you'd like, shut the fuck up, Carlos.
Yeah, it doesn't. What else? I didn't want to talk about it. What else?
Last week you mentioned about possibly having someone film porn in the studio.
I did.
You did.
Yeah.
There are the Minifan people.
And I reached out, and people would be willing to do it if you would like. Still.
Again, Justin, I mean a bit like if you go to nursery school, you ask a couple of kids if they want to play.
I didn't
hide the salami.
No,
as inappropriate as that is, that you can't do that. It's illegal.
Hide the
I guess.
salami.
Okay, who are we talking about? Montante will know right away. He's a pervert.
I already know. I already have the front runner in my brain.
What are we talking?
The people who the Minifans on OnlyFans.
Well, I guarantee my life you have been in contact with at some point.
No, I follow him back. If you follow me, I'll follow you back. And
Okay, no contact with them. They haven't asked you to participate in these films yet.
No.
Would you do it?
in what way? The girl's not bad looking.
I'm just saying, if the money's right, you would do it.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, of course.
Okay. So they're willing to come in and have sex in the studio.
Yes.
That'd be
They're
good.
fine, sure, if they want to. I mean, that's fine. As long as I have my food before. Like I can eat.
Where would
much
they
of
do
that.
it?
Well, you famously would need a plot for this, right? Would it be
Yeah,
a KMS,
it's
would
got-
it be a KMS plot that
yeah.
leads into
I
it?
don't really want to watch it, but yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing like, yeah, if you down to watch it, Justin?
I could direct it.
It'd be better than the
I already have an
producer show.
idea in mind.
It was better than the idea the first one I had with Mike, that first 9-minute version of that video.
That was a good video. There were some funny parts.
Once it was edited down, it was a good video.
It was still pretty funny.
The original one was not that funny.
It was very funny.
I still have that blue wig if you want it.
Okay.
Montante
Again,
was asking
Montante,
about
he's a good actor.
Yeah.
Oh, shut the fuck. Okay, let me defend my honor here. First off, that thing was spliced up to where it made no sense. I had good lines that were cut out. I was good.
Well, we can't get
I was a
upset.
better actor. I'm a good actor. I can improvise. You can't give me lines. I'm too
The
stupid.
car's
to
too
remember.
warm, too. It's like 75 degrees in there.
Yeah, I put it at usually 74.
Oh, my God. You're
That's
a
too odd.
barbarian.
That's too odd.
Especially your weight with all your facial hair. You'll need that kind of heat.
I'm losing facial hair, but
Are you?
yeah,
Patchy there,
Yeah.
yeah.
Stress or what?
Well, Grace, too.
alopecia.
Oh, this happens to you sometimes, right?
Alopecia. Again, we get stressed out. The hair starts falling out.
What are you
all
stressed
over.
out about? Oh, it's money you're making?
Making
The golf?
so much
What is
money,
it?
you know. It's not
Government.
easy.
No money, no
Government's gonna come
problems.
with money,
Yeah,
That's my issue.
very stressed.
It's not my issue.
How would
it's
you?
not.
How would you?
No
have,
money, no money, no problems.
How would you have played this?
Go ahead.
So when you put in $40 into something, and then 2-3 days later it's up to $80,000, would you slowly be scaling out, or would you see how like the fucking game on DraftKings where the little thing keeps going up?
I would probably take half out, $50,000 out, put it away, and then see what the others do. Because it's free money.
Mine would be more.
That's essentially what I did.
So, accounting for taxes, I would have taken more out, but same thing.
Yeah,
I was taking out like $4,000 a clip, but at one point, like the one kid the kid I do a show with, he did the opposite, which is weird because I'm the degenerate gambler and he's like really scared of like life. His $50 at one point is worth $360,000.
There are many shows in the world where some guys like, oh, by the way, people are willing to come in here and fucking studio, and then we just completely go away from it for a few minutes and start talking
Trump
about
coin is as
talk
interesting.
about
It's as
ease
interesting.
money.
Trump 2024 on Solana. Yeah,
Yes, yeah, I would have done that.
I think I did. I'm like
You did
looking
that
back. Yeah,
honestly, if you had taken everything out, I would have understood that.
Yeah.
given your
Just as a win,
that's, a
move
lot,
on.
that's a lot of money.
people are saying like as we get closer, maybe it might hit like a quarter, which would like be worth millions. So
But
I
also,
didn't want to miss out on that.
But also could be zero.
That's the risk you take.
Correct.
But he's
I
okay
think
with
I played
that because
it
he's
right.
already cashed out way
Yes,
more.
that's what I'm saying. Once you do that, yeah, I agree with that. Yeah,
You want to?
Right?
I do not. No, don't.
You sure?
No, I have.
Listen, you just figured out how to use the clock. We
you can talk to my money guy. I'm sure he'd be very into
Give me
this.
his number.
I'm
Give
sure
me his
he'd be-
number. I'll give him a call.
My money guy's a good guy, but I get worried. He drives a car that's too nice.
You have the same money guy that Gerry?
Yeah.
Still?
Yeah.
Wow.
Great guy. Yeah. He's stayed neutral in this divorce, I think.
That's impressive. He's got
Gerry's still
two
using
big
him?
accounts.
I think so. I don't know.
People are saying Jerry's like loaded.
Yeah, he made $1 million for like.
Yeah.
In the prime
15
of
years.
Boston sports radio, he was making.
I think he invested. I think he was
maximum you could
very
make.
smart with his money. Yeah.
Yeah, I can see him being like a former athlete and just blowing it.
No, very not cheap. Jerry's not
That's
cheap.
the right way to
but
do
he's-
it, though. I mean, obviously.
He was
Yes,
smart.
smart. He was good with me, but that years ago, he's like, do this, do this, do this. So
What would you have blown your money on, though? I feel like it's you like.
I wouldn't have. I'm the same way.
Yeah, I don't know what you'd
But
spend it on.
I don't do anything. I mean, my car's okay, but like golf, I don't do anything. If I had enough money, I would buy a private jet, but I don't have that kind of money.
Yeah, where would you go, though?
You probably do.
Anything, like if you're going like the Masters or something, or just
Yeah.
it's a lot easier to go to Hanscom, get in there, land 10 minutes away, and then go.
Yeah.
If I just lease one, it's easier. Yeah, it's just way easier. No, but I'm just that's the one extravagance. If I could do anything, it would be that. If I had $1 billion,
Do you do anything like? Do you invest on the side?
I mean, I have people who do it. I don't do it.
Really? So you like?
I don't pay any attention to it because I don't.
You don't, like once a year. You don't
But is there
eat.
something you splurge on that you, if you didn't have the money, you wouldn't do it? Like, are there any expensive records you buy?
No, some. Yeah, I splurge on that. Puerto Rican children I like.
Okay.
I like to watch them
Let's
shower.
go.
Is that illegal?
Let's go, Kirk.
What's it?
We need Juan Landscaper back.
No, expensive record.
I don't know. Is it?
Yeah, but
I
a
know
record for
it's
$70.
Okay,
I
I don't know if there was like a baseball card situation where there are rare records that might cost you more to buy. I've never bought a. Close I came to buying a record was getting you a gift card.
That's very nice.
For your birthday.
Which I used.
Which you threw away.
No, I used it.
Oh, good.
You can ask Harry. I used it.
I gave you the best present there.
Hmm?
Yeah. I said I gave you.
You did that golf game. That was good.
Why is
That was
there
a great game.
Technically,
dildo
Mutt's
back
dad
there?
got
I
you
don't
that
know.
gift.
Oh,
What?
fuck off,
The
Jack.
purple dildo back there.
Jack.
Did I miss that for the
Mutt's
live
dad
show?
did sign the gift card. That's
Yeah.
true.
He
He did.
Trying to remember.
What's that? What do you
The
say?
purple dildo and eyesight.
That's for the video, I think.
Yeah.
So what's going on? What is this? So is it the Minifan OnlyFans couple?
Yes.
Okay, so they want to shoot a porn in this room?
They're willing to.
Okay, this desk is not.
Okay.
Yeah.
You have to read it.
Who would be willing to do it in the Minifan world?
I don't know. Well, like they're a couple, so they could do it.
I know, but I'm sure they're open to some swinging. No, Coleman?
Peltier.
Yeah, what?
Peltier's not. He's in the Colony world. Although you said Colony doesn't talk to anyone.
Yeah. Biodude's back. He'd do it.
I don't even know who that is. I mean, I know who that is, but I don't
You're
know.
missing out.
Yeah, I think my life's complete. Harry's 12. I don't know who.
Mick is single.
Yeah, but he's down right now.
That's
Maybe
shy,
get
yeah.
get him back.
Mick would look weird naked.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, he said the guy 130 pounds right now.
Everyone looks weird naked.
No, but he'd look weirder than the average.
Yeah, I don't think Arna de Armas looks weird naked, do you?
Not one bit.
No.
She's
Like
very,
Ryan
she's
Gosling?
very attractive.
You know, I
He
don't
looks
know.
fucking. What the fuck happened to him?
You see
What
that
do you
funny
mean?
thing? He was
Gosling. He looks like a wax figure.
Oh, you got plastic surgery?
A bit.
Oh, really?
Have you not seen him?
Why is he doing that?
He looks like a.
Guys don't need to do that. That's one of the great things of being a guy.
You
don't
wouldn't
have to do
recognize.
that.
You wouldn't recognize him.
Are you talking about the Beavis thing?
I just saw a picture of him like 2 days ago. And he looked fucking
He
insane.
was just in all these movies. He looked normal.
He's at the Fall Guy premiere. He looked like Ryan Gosling. I mean, they were dressed up like Beavis, like the SNL sketch. Is that what you're talking about? He dressed like Beavis and Butthead?
He's in a new movie and like there's like on the
Fall Guy.
billboard of it. He looks like he looks demented. He looks like he got stung by 5,000 bees.
It's a comedy. Is it got something to do with it?
No, he's just plastic surgery gone awry.
Really?
I mean, I'm like, I got a fat.
You're
face, so I can
criticizing
say
Ryan
it.
Gosling's looks.
Yeah, I am.
Okay, fair. That's fair. He looks fine at this Fall Guy premiere I'm looking at right here.
Google Twitter, Ryan Gosling weird looking.
Okay, I'll do that.
Ryan Gosling puffing face has everyone concerned as he
Uh-oh.
promotes.
It's happening. It's happening.
Can't be puffier than
Like
Shadow.
Brady looks Brady looks good. Like he looks fake, but he looks good.
He does not look good. No.
I mean, if you see between the two, I think
I
Brady,
haven't seen Gosling yet.
I'd rather go to Brady's guy than.
It's his cheeks, like his.
All right, what's going on with this porn, Justin? Walk me through this. We're gonna do what we're gonna do it Minifan way, Kirk Show way. So what are you saying?
So yeah, so they're willing to come in. I don't know who we would get from outside. I could direct it.
I mean, why would I watch two people fuck if it doesn't have somebody I don't know? Like if it's funny, like how funny? Like I need a Minifan in there. You know what I mean?
What if they wore like a Mick mask?
No, you need somebody in there. Am I wrong, Justin?
That's dark.
Yeah.
I bet you Gus's wife let him do it.
Gus in it would be a huge get.
Gets her off him for a little bit.
Eating ass.
Yes. Yeah. If Gus is willing to do it and his wife signs off, I'm in for it.
Okay.
She's not going to be okay with that. You guys are
Look,
nuts.
she lets Gus.
You might be right.
yeah.
That's what I'm saying. What's that, Gus?
Heck yeah. Count me in.
Oh, well, I mean, that's big. If Gus is in, I'm in. If Gus is in, I'll even maybe play a role in it.
What would your role be?
How about that?
What would your role be in this?
Non-sexual, maybe a director or a walk-on or a cameo or something.
You like the
between
script, so
positions.
you'd be the one who's.
So what's next?
Yeah, I'm definitely
foreplay.
writing the script. Yeah.
It'd be like fucking 50 minutes and 3
What's your idea? Well, don't give the idea away, Justin.
Okay.
Because I'll wind up just doing my idea anyway. But if Gus is a great pick, I think. Hard no from you.
I don't want to see.
No, I'm saying you yourself.
Oh, no shot. No.
I'm just going through everybody. Montante, no.
No.
I'll watch.
Okay, fair. Coleman,
No.
there is a guy in there.
I'm more of a stunt dick guy.
Okay, all right. Okay, it's an open asshole at some point. You like dive in. Justin's a no. Right?
Oh yeah. Well, I'm producing this. I can't be involved in it.
Sure.
I was going to say,
Hey,
the answer's right there.
Justin?
Producers sometimes get involved.
This woman's in her like 30s probably. That's-
Yeah, it's way too old.
Right. She's pregnant, maybe. Go dive for the kid.
Trying to think.
Gus is a great pick.
Yeah. Gus is the only pick.
I think.
Julie.
No, what?
It could be a.
I don't think I have a woman in it. Montante can tell you all about that, but that's fine.
Off camera.
Yeah.
Oh.
Huge speculation on that.
I know.
Huge.
That's no.
Really?
Huge.
Yeah,
I'm not in the right chats. I'm not in the right chats.
I'm on any chats.
I haven't heard any of that.
But,
I've never had sexual relations with Julie. And I'm for once, the person saying it actually means it.
Ever
That's a lot.
masturbated
That's a
to her?
No. Well, there's nothing. What?
Did you ever snuck into a masturbation fantasy in your head?
No, I don't think so. I'm not. I can't definitively say.
Okay. I appreciate the honesty. Okay. There seems to be some chemistry, though.
I like Julie. I don't think it's anything sexual.
Okay,
There's a person in here that she wants to fuck, and it is not us two. And they're not
You
behind
think
the
it's
glass. No, it's not us two. They're not behind the glass.
Oh, yeah.
She said as much.
Of course, yes.
Wet dreams or whatever.
90-year-old man with gray pubic hair. So, all right. Gus is the pick.
Or, well, who gives that one?
I mean, you can even do, if you want to go very basic old school porn, it's called mowing lawns. He's just going down on her, like either double with the mowing lawns.
That's too obvious for you, though.
Robbie V would be great, but I don't think Robbie V would do that.
I think he's a married man as well.
Right. I don't think Danny Bill Rick isn't be allowed to do it. Just a guess.
No, he can get pegged.
Although he's had a dildo in his ass.
Yeah.
That's a dildo. That's the one he had in his ass.
All right, makes sense.
His wife put,
Steve from Gloucester. Could that if he wants to get back in?
He's not going to.
He wouldn't be able to get hard on camera.
He also would never do that.
There's no shot he gets hard. Yeah.
No. Gus is the pick. Now I think Gus would do it.
Gus would do fucking anything.
Would they be willing to? Would the woman? If this is inappropriate, let her. Would she be willing to fuck one of the dogs as well? One of Gus's dogs, wild dogs, where she tames the dog sexually.
They're bitches.
I don't think.
remember.
I don't,
Oh, she's not a lesbian. You're saying?
No, it's not.
Yeah, I don't know if she's gay.
Can you utilize that hole at all?
Maybe. I wish I had.
A little high up.
Yeah. Gus, let's work on Gus.
I would just have one of the guys check the lease here to make sure it would
She's
not
a massage parlor.
Come on.
make sure it doesn't violate
What is
anything.
that?
You
Riley,
pussy.
what? Who's,
It's a private
fuck, I don't
business.
know. Who gives a shit?
Why are you such a slut shamer?
I'm not a slut shamer.
It's unbelievable.
Mutt earlier today, he's like, I don't want to say the bad words. Make
Yeah.
sure we're not
What
doing
happened to you?
the naughty X-rated
More PG
stuff.
these days. The
Get back on
hate to
radio.
Probably your nephew and his friends are like, I want to hang out with that PG loser. This fucking lame
I want you to lose
jokes.
the building. It's a great building.
Yeah,
Great office.
everyone's eating chicken. Probably they're all laughing, talking about pussy, and then they're like, oh, maybe Uncle Michael, and they're like, oh, great, here he comes. The guy who says, yeah, F this, F that. Who needs that shit? You know?
ASS. I want to see the word.
Right. That's what I mean. It's
People just tweeted Coleman would be a great fluffer.
Coleman would be a great fluffer.
Born to do it.
How about Maria Coleman? She's down the clown. Come back. Come on the back.
A comeback.
I mean, that's, who knows? I don't know. She's like, she's like,
Gus is too innocent. No, I don't want to see Gus in it. I'm just going on the
the
record.
scene like Coleman has, Coleman's like, oh, I haven't paid my car bill this month. Yeah, that writes itself.
Coleman goes to the DMV.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
I really got to change my license over.
Well, listen,
how does that get to the
Sorry, we're closed.
I just can't afford it this month. I don't know what to do. Easy. I'm getting a little tingle thinking about it, honestly. Gus is the pick, right? Don't you think?
Yeah, has to be.
Gus is the first pick.
No brainer.
Yeah, I think so. I think Gus, and then maybe
Just text me if you're in.
maybe Rico.
I can see
Jeff.
that. I can see that.
I want to hurt the woman.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
Want to be able to walk out of here.
Yeah,
He's also sneaky one of the most hated people in the world.
Jeff?
liked and hated. Like people like him, like people hate him, hate him.
Yes.
Like they don't like anybody. I think there's a couple of reasons for that. One, he's friends with me. I think people get kind of jealous about that, and he kind of has carte blanche to call whatever he wants.
Well, he's the ombudsman. Yeah,
That's
people don't like the ombudsman
like,
part of it.
When he calls in, like the chat's like, "Oh, Jeff, do you love room?" Like,
Yeah, Jeff's. Don't forget, Justin's a Discord and chat guy.
That's right.
Like he looks at the YouTube chat, which is the same lunatics. We're all they can do whatever they want, but Justin is affected by that. He's weak-minded. He's feeble.
Very much so.
Yeah.
Jeff had a great recommendation.
The guy
on
was
TV
like,
show.
Tasting gun oil like last night.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, hey, good luck. What's that? I'm not gonna get in your way of that.
Jeff had a great TV recommendation. The Fallout show on Prime is awesome.
When did he
That was his
recommend that?
recommendation. He
Where?
tweeted out a couple weeks ago.
Not as
Like,
good
What
as
are you, his agent?
What Jeff's watching. Giving him credit. It was a good show.
Not as good as
Looking
Oz.
for a new show.
We were
I never
watching
watched
that?
Weird comment.
Oz?
Thank you,
Yeah.
Jeff.
Not giving up on Oz.
Luke Perry's on Oz.
Never watched it.
No, he's not.
Luke Perry is on Oz later in the series.
Is he really?
The guy's playing you?
No, that's Justin.
Luke Perry's dead, you idiot. He played Dylan on
Who the fuck is Luke
90210.
Perry? All right, disregard. I thought you were talking about the guy who's playing you in this fucking Netflix.
It's not his name.
I forgot his. I don't know his name.
This is the only actor of all
I
time.
want to go back to porn.
There's no Gerry casted yet, or McPhee.
They're gonna completely.
They're gonna
botch it.
just do you because you have a known name.
No, I just
think so.
That'd be so
use
great
me.
if it was just me. That'd be so great.
You're like the solo Boston host. Yeah, we're down here. Oh, this game's gonna be great, Paula. Yo, this Hernandez. Well, McPhee's got to be in it.
call me. I like the 11:20 stat. Call me crazy.
I like
it.
the early stat.
Everybody gets out after the game. They're rolling down mile 25. You see, those are the real runners right there. 4 or 5 hours in. The Rick Hoyts, all these guys. Give them a cheer, then get in the green line and head back. Get out of Beantown and get something to eat after the game.
You get the game, you go half the game, you leave early, you watch the game. Both the best of both worlds.
You got it all. Yeah, Michelle, I know. Okay, yeah, Hernandez is queer. I got that. Yeah. What's he going to do? Kill himself about it? Huh? That guy is just,
That's how he sounded the other day.
Is there potential for Mut to be in this at all?
No.
Time-wise,
unless he slept with Hernandez. I don't know.
I just don't know if he was around during this.
He was on. It would just happen to be during. That was
just you guys alone, yeah.
But that was casting couch era for sure.
That was it, doing nights and did once a week with you guys, yeah.
But that was a Monday. It was a holiday, so I think it was.
I was probably doing the Red Sox game that day. Is my guess.
There you go. I was doing the lead of the Red Sox game, as I used to famously say. He'd do the
on the WEEI Red Sox Network.
He'd be like, top of the first, no score in San Diego.
It was a sponsored segment. Do you not get that? It was a fucking sponsored segment.
7:05 first pitch, 2 hours away, no score yet in San Diego.
Sponsored segment.
Let's go around the league and see what the scores were last night, 20 hours later, 22 hours later. The Yankees beat the Orioles 5-3. The Phillies down the Dodgers 6-2. That's 2 in a row for them.
I like that, though.
I
like that as a listener.
Thank you.
I know you do.
Thank you.
I know you do. It was just always very funny because he'd be like, no score, top of the first. The other team hasn't even hit yet.
It's a weird thing, Mike. There was a sponsored scoreboard, and people are asking for it right there. Mr. Rule Breaker.
This is right after there's things like.
I mean, it was funny.
Such a tough
people
guy.
are listening.
I'm not saying it's funny to listen to.
Funny, yeah.
I'm not laughing.
And then they'd be like, Alex Cord has been on in the afternoons, and then I'd be like, and Joe's with the manager next. I'm like, I just heard this guy 2 hours ago. What's changed?
Every night, Alex would join the pregame.
Is he still doing that?
Yeah.
With Castiglione? Jesus.
Well, him and Will, whoever's in that day, Fleming sometimes.
Oh, God, Will Fleming. Jesus.
Red Sox playing a little ball.
They are.
Yeah.
They're
And
pitching.
Fenway, I know
They're
you hate
pitching.
it. Fenway's fucking great.
No, it's the greatest.
It's the worst. Are you fucking kidding me?
I love Fenway.
It's the greatest place.
Jared.
I mean, you can't use cash there, which is a little
Oh, is that true?
much.
But that's in a lot of places.
That's everywhere now.
Yeah, the world's
They're going for the
It's all
fucking
going
chip in your
touches.
wrist, but Fenway's great.
It's literally the worst.
It has
place
the
to
most. You can. It has a.
don't-
It has a
Justin, Justin is too big for most
I'm
of the seats.
way
there.
too big. I
I'm
fucking hate
fucking
it.
5'10", 250. I fit. It's not comfortable.
Yeah, I can barely fucking fit in this. The seats are made for fucking people in 1912.
Should there be a new Fenway caller?
Yeah, I mean, who cares? Great. It's great.
It's also the
a great
worst
park.
place to see a concert.
That is true. The sound is terrible.
It's-
It's terrible there. Everyone just goes there so you can be like, oh, we went to see Fenway and it's so old.
If
Blink's
the
coming
Red
there,
Sox are
Green
playing,
Day's
I'm
coming
going.
there. It's fucking terrible.
There's also
well, they play there fucking 80 times. What do you say? The Red
80.
Sox are playing. I'm going. They play there.
Well, I'm
fucking
saying if I'm
80 times
well, every
a year.
time I'm here, they're not always there.
Don't you get bored in the middle of a baseball game after a while?
Absolutely.
Like
if
the
you gamble
third
on it
inning?
enough,
Yeah,
no,
but
I love
if you weren't
baseball.
gambling,
You can
if
live
you weren't
bet on
gambling, you'd be
DK,
into
all
it.
sorts of
The
stuff.
best.
Yes.
If you weren't gambling, you'd sit there and watch the whole game.
Oh fuck!
You'd be on your phone doing
If
something
I
else.
couldn't
They're playing
gamble,
tonight.
I wouldn't watch sports anymore.
Huh?
They're playing tonight. Why aren't you going?
God willing, I'll be back in Seabright by tonight. But if I was staying overnight, I'd be at Fenway 100%.
Can you get season tickets?
Yeah.
Really? Oh.
The only reason I'm good
What are
at
you, Peter
games,
King?
I have to fucking sit on the train for an hour and a half. Then you switch over
That's
to
what
the
I mean.
subway.
Oh.
It's a disaster. But like where I stay in Melrose, I'm like fucking 10 minutes away from the stadium, from Fenway. It's fucking great.
It's the
It's
worst.
an old school. It's great.
Oh, it's like an old park?
I don't know if you knew
I
that. It's
didn't
the
know.
oldest
No.
park in America.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Is it
yeah.
really?
How about that?
Great.
I don't think it is.
It's a nice park.
Isn't it Wrigley?
It's fine.
No. Fenway's got Wrigley.
I don't know. I don't care.
It's the
It's
worst.
wonderful.
Fuck you.
It's wonderful. It's a wonderful bandbox. It's a lyrical bandbox. I love it when I'm there. Yeah, they're playing. It seems like they're playing
Chant
better
the
than people
N-word, no one
expected.
says anything. It's
That's
fucking
true.
awesome.
That was me that night.
They're
Never-
17
never-
and 13.
Yeah, that's a good start for them.
Oh,
It's kinda
breaks an
sad.
expectation.
They were supposed
yes,
to be
yes,
fucking
yes.
like
Kind of
with the
sad
White
when,
Sox.
like,
Dead
when
last,
Boston fans are excited about that, but that's
White Sox might lose fucking.
By the way,
I know
nobody in Boston cares about the Red Sox being 17 and 13. No
No, they're
conversation.
not a story at all.
I can't tell you a player.
Oh, I mean, you know
Yes,
Rafael
you could.
Devers,
I know that, yes.
but I couldn't tell you.
A pitcher? No clue.
that one guy's
Josh
shoving
Beckett.
from
Tanner
Josh Beckett
Houck.
is gone.
Oak shoving.
Houck's been good.
That kid David Hamilton.
Where's
who's still
Wakefield
in there.
been on Nesson this year? I haven't heard a word from him.
Come on.
Too soon. Too soon.
What?
Too soon.
Got cancer. He died.
Oh, is that right?
You didn't hear?
Carabas. Is Carabas still doing anything with the Red Sox?
I've not seen
I
anything.
don't think so.
I don't believe he does.
He's been
that.
far more critical of them.
Now that he
That's
is-
weird how that works.
But I think even leading up to that, I think he was.
Well, he's honest. I
agree.
But you have to be doing a podcast. You can't just.
He
blow them on
can,
you.
but he doesn't. I mean, to his credit.
Are
Yeah.
Bruins
He
really
rips
the
it.
favorite team in this city?
Are the Boston Bruins the city's favorite hockey team?
No. I'm
The
saying
Winnipeg
like the
Jets, I
favorite.
would
If you have to, you know what I
Not
meant. You know what I
I
meant.
actually didn't. I actually didn't.
If you had to rank, like I go.
The team, the team that matters the most in the city
Patriots.
is still the Patriots by a million.
Really?
Even with Drake May.
Did they fucking Apple documentary, which nobody actually watched, and it got way more attention than anything the Red Sox could do. Red Sox should be 158-4, and people would care more about the Patriots.
Yes,
that's true.
Is
And
that
by the
gonna-
way, that was true in the 90s. Once Parcells
Really?
got here,
Okay.
people act like it wasn't. In 03-04, when the Red Sox won the World Series, for the days the Red Sox were playing in the World Series, yes, but the Patriots were a way bigger
You
story.
could feel it then when
even
Brady
like-
started going his ascent. Yes.
Even when
way
they came back
bigger.
3-0, like the Johnny Damon teams, you'd say still the Patriots were
Yes,
number.
Patriots were winning Super
not
Bowls.
that weak.
No, right, but
Okay.
but if you listen to sports, like yes, the Patriots
Really?
were a bigger story.
That's
in the
just a
city.
testament to football.
Yeah, and the minute Parcells came here, it changed everything. Everything became about the Patriots. Now the Red Sox were always big, but they became two. And now, to me, the Celtics are the biggest team after the Patriots in the city, I would say.
Yes, because they're
They're
Bruins,
good, and they're
Bruins fan
likable.
base is rabid, but there's a bigger the Celtics have more casual
Sox are
fans.
And the
than
Whitney
Bruins
thing
do.
has turned me off on hockey.
That's fair. That's fair.
I can't look at it the same now. The duck was crying, whatever the hell it was. The tears not out. I can't look at it.
Fair.
Fair. I gotta be part of that. But
It's always funnier when Ryan Whitney's getting raped.
So the Celtics, Mike had that one written 10 seconds.
Oh no,
The Celtics 2,
Bruins 3,
Bruins 3,
Red
Red
Sox
Sox
4.
4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Surprising.
I'd
Yeah.
swap 2 and 3.
Revs 5.
Yeah, I mean, either way.
Revs are fucking.
But either way, I'm saying it's close, though.
I hate it when soccer people pretend to be like it's a real thing.
Hey, they had most.
Go to your grandfather with coffee tonight. Save it for there.
Messi was just there.
Bring it with Bubba tonight, the coffee.
Okay.
Is he still going?
Oh yeah.
He's back now.
He's never left.
I thought you said when he was sick, he wasn't going.
Well, yeah, when he was in the hospital.
Will they all go to his funeral? Will they pour a coffee, like, pour one out for a homie or no?
He's
When he dies in
he's-
June.
He's gone to more funerals than there's a lot of people that he went to their funeral that they won't go to his.
Because they're dead.
Yeah.
Right.
He's outlasting them.
But will his coffee crew be there? Will they still get coffee together?
No, they're gonna. Oh, he's dead. Yeah, of course they'll be there.
That'll be kind of sad if they have coffee without him.
Well, yeah, that's what.
That's
happens.
life, circle of life. You're right.
That's what he says. Sometimes he'll just be sitting there and he's like, oh, my friends are dying, and I'm like, oh, jeez, I don't know what to say. It's very sad.
What a conversation. Justin's fucking watching friggin' Attack of the Clones while he's saying that. I told you this, I'm always envious. I see this once in a while. These old guys who have coffee together and talk about like old sports and stuff like that. That seems so great. I need a friend like
Even
that.
at the Duncans at Drum Hill, they do that.
Yeah.
Maybe
we'll do that.
I've
in
built
30
myself
years.
into. I'm not fully in, but they talk to me every once in a while. I go to this place. I go to this place, Frank's. in
Montante
Asbury
wears
Park.
their fucking ear off.
I go there hungover on Saturday mornings. I get there around 8:30. Get my little eggs, get my home fries. And we're starting to chat. They're big Met fans. It's great.
So what do you say? Because they don't invite you into the conversation.
No, I 100%
Right.
inserted
So how do you
myself
get
into
you just say, oh yeah, do you hear him say
We
something?
talk about the Mets, the one guys that don't tread on me hat. We talk
Yeah.
about Asbury's changed over the years and all these.
Sure. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's great. They're there. They've been there 2 of the last 3 times I've gone.
See, I like that. Maybe we'll do that, Mud. Obviously, your brother's not going to do
And
that.
the place looks like
He won't do it.
It looks like it's 1960 there.
Is there a place around here we can go? Like a local coffee place?
No, I'm saying 30. I'm good
Oh.
now. Like 30 years from now, we're old.
We can go now if you want.
No, so you're busy. You got a busy afternoon. I know that. Your mustache are right.
Actually, do a busy afternoon.
What do you got?
I got a KMS network preview to record.
That's right. Is Coleman producing you?
Coleman and Justin are producing me. I think we're
Are
on
you
the same
thankful for
page.
Coleman for doing that or no?
Actually, yeah.
That's nice.
It was funny
Happy to
that he
help.
like bragged about helping me when
It's his job.
he offered to help me.
And it's
but-
also his job. But yeah.
Well, I just said I was happy to help.
Can you
travel
give
to the Haskell?
can you give the
summer maybe?
Can you give the listeners a little Kentucky Derby taste right now?
No, I'd like to save it for
Just a
tonight.
little teaser.
Do we think tonight on the network, Justin? Do we think we turn around that quickly?
I hope so.
Yeah.
Turned around that quickly.
Should be, yes.
It's
With all the
we're not doing
production put
live.
together. Sure, I
There'll be some production elements to this.
Dave Portnoy will see
Guys
this
help
before
with.
the Unnamed Show tomorrow.
And
Give me a
it will
little.
not come up, I'm
Give me a
sure.
little taste, a little something for the people out there who are getting ready to play some bets. This is this Saturday. It's the first Saturday in May. It's May 4th, right?
This Saturday, yeah.
The 7th anniversary of my father passing away.
Is Castellanos' place?
Castellani's place? No, that's
Castellanos.
a prison.
He's a good jockey.
Hopefully.
I know Javier Castellano is a good jockey, yes.
Good place.
It doesn't matter with him. Go ahead.
I mean,
I didn't hear it. Yeah.
Don't worry about it. You're good. The fuck is wrong with you? Just say something about the horse race.
There is a chance for a one horse to show greatness in this race. There's one great horse, at least on paper, that is number 17 Fierceness.
Coleman, what happens
He'll
when one
be
of
the
these?
favorite?
I don't know anything about horse racing. Let's say one of these horses hurts their ankle or something. Do you have any idea?
The last 10 years, they've cut on-track fatalities in half in racing.
Horse racing's not going to be around. in
The
20
last
years.
couple of
No
years,
shot.
they've started getting the drug trainers out of it. Racing is going in the right direction.
Do you feel weird?
Or still
like
is 100% safe? No, it'll never be.
Horse racing is great.
Thank you, Mike.
New Jersey.
He's been to the Haskell. It's a great.
All the Kentucky Derbies, the whole thing
I live 5 minutes from,
takes fucking forever. Just start the goddamn
New Jersey got rid of the whips.
Drinking.
Yeah, it's for losers.
No more
It's for trash.
What's that?
Yeah.
No more whips in New Jersey. Ruin the sport.
Really?
Yep.
And now there's a whip
I'll
limit
Steve
in some
that.
places too.
The Porter said the other day, the Kentucky Derby is like a trash event.
I went once and would probably not go back.
Yeah, it's not classy. It's not like the Masters or something.
It's the Masters, different animals. The Masters.
Yeah.
You can just buy tickets to the Kentucky Derby, right?
Yeah, you can't have to get like a badge.
What
and,
about
like,
day of or anything?
Can I use the restroom?
Go ahead. Yeah, we're done in 10 minutes. But go ahead if you need
My
to.
back hurts. I got to pee so bad.
What does that mean?
Just let me know.
There's a guy who says he can go all day without peeing. 6 hours, he said.
I fucking drank a lot of water.
Tim McCann is into this porn.
Okay.
So he
Like
wants
that.
to see it. As a director of porn, what is your strategy?
I was
Are you
thinking.
a close up on the pussy guy? Are you a big dick guy?
I
What's
was more of
the-
a storyline guy.
I know, but you got to shoot the scene.
Oh yeah, no, you got to go like close up. I'm not. I don't like to see too much. I like POV.
I'm with you. Oh, you want a POV scene?
I think POVs are good.
Okay.
So you'd be like Gus's glasses in this or something?
Well, no, you're saying that Gus wouldn't even be in it then, right?
It wouldn't really.
He would hold the camera.
Yeah, I gotcha.
He's a production guy.
You're not going to let him produce this. If you write it, I've seen.
I'm a
you.
little
You're-
worried.
You're,
Yeah, but
you're a
I
little
don't
hands on.
I don't want
You
to see.
would-
I don't want to see these people having sex now.
Would you just want it to happen and just not even know about it?
Maybe. Well, no. I need to know what's happening.
You don't think it would ruin the studio for you?
There's also that, but they could do it in the producer's booth too.
Well, that's what. No, man.
Huh?
There's already
that's
pee
what I was-
back here, probably.
Yeah.
So.
It's that place is already gross. Colony back there and Steve. So Colony might do it.
Coleman and Dickens could do it.
That's true.
That's good.
What was that?
5 months ago joke.
At least I was here for that part of the joke. That you making stuff up from when you weren't around. It's irrelevant.
You kind of get where Mutt's brother's coming from, huh?
Oh, totally.
Oh fuck.
Yeah.
Totally.
Yeah. It's sad. That's sad. That makes me sad because I like your
It
brother.
made me
is
sad.
weird.
That's why I brought it up. I knew you'd have some good insight.
I mean, I wish I did. I don't really quite understand it. Like, I get why I don't talk to my brother anymore. It's pretty cut and dry.
I don't.
What? Why I don't talk to my brother?
Explained it to us.
Well, I'm not explaining that, but like but if this is all there is, that makes no sense.
I would agree. And it's like it's so rushed. Like again, 30. It's a drive-by. Your suggestion you can't do that is not true.
I think it's hard to do, but it doesn't
30
matter.
seconds
It doesn't
to
matter.
5
You could
minutes
still do.
max.
The
you could
drive-by's
still-
not going to be a drive-by.
You still do 15
Right
minutes.
off the highway.
You still do 15 minutes. Doesn't
Right off
matter.
the highway.
All right. Anything else, boys?
One thing. I'm thinking about doing a live stream on Saturday for May the 4th. Do a watch along with all.
God. Are you not going to the theaters for this?
I couldn't get a ticket.
Oh yeah, it's playing
Is
like
it
one
hard to get
place
in?
here,
No,
right?
and also it's starting at 8 p.m. on Saturday, which is fucking
So it starts with. It's in order.
Phantom
right?
Menace. It's in.
Yeah, because Empire
order.
Strikes Back, which is the greatest of all the movies, starts
Campbell's
like
great in it.
3 a.m.
Yeah, it's tough.
Bullshit.
So I'm thinking about doing a watch along starting at like 6 a.m. on Saturday,
Okay.
and then it would end probably around like 2 a.m.
Okay. Should do it.
on Sunday.
Is that what you're gonna do?
I think it's gonna be called Justin. I can't Weekend Justin or Justin Weekend.
What?
Like doing something on weekends.
The Weekend Justin.
The Weekend Justin. You handle that. I'm not great with titles. Okay. Are you dressed up like Star Wars characters or no?
I might.
Okay. Is it your home?
No, it'd be in the other studio.
Oh, in the studio.
And,
Coleman, are you enjoying
Justin
for this?
I will. I don't know about those last 3.
Because the Knicks might be playing.
Oh, yeah, hell yeah. Sure, I understand.
Well, let's get it done.
So you're saying that the 7, 8, 9.
Yeah,
J.J. Abrams
those
ones.
are bad.
I think The Force Awakens is a fine remake of A New Hope.
Fantastic.
No, but I think it's fine.
It's fine for what it is. It sets a good base, and then
When I walked out of that, I saw that with my dad. I'll give you this. I just had shingles. I saw it with my dad who had just been diagnosed, and Kate, and my some guy, Adam, somebody was there as well. So the 4 of us went. That's a random crew
That is
right
a
there.
interesting foursome.
This one, yeah. And then the next year, Harry and I went to see with my dad. Went to see whatchamacallit.
Last Jedi?
Rogue One.
Oh, okay.
Then next year, my dad was dead. But yeah, my dad liked Star Wars. So dedicate that to him, please.
I will. I will especially dedicate episode 1.
Did you have a favorite one that he liked?
What'd you say?
Do you have a favorite movie that he liked, so Justin can maybe focus on that one more?
I
Saturday.
remember
Said
him.
he liked Jar Jar.
I remember him telling me.
No
yeah, he
way.
was like, he was like, I kind of like this Jar Jar.
Let's go, Peter!
He was kind of semi-tolerant, which is, I think it was early cancer. It had to be. But I remember my dad telling me
Misa, love you, Seamus.
Shut up. Before, how do you get away with that, George Lucas? It's unbelievable.
George Lucas is not
Get a bigger
racist.
plan for him.
I don't think he is either, but I'm just saying, I'm surprised he hasn't been canceled yet.
What's canceled about that?
Yeah, good luck trying to cancel him.
Because he was like,
Billionaire.
Misa, love you very much, Misa. Like it was a fine line. It didn't bother me.
Annie.
Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna make a deal with you. We went to see. I was 6 when Empire Strikes Back came out, or 5. It was 80. When was it in 80? Was it November? One of the first things my dad said to me was, I think Darth Vader's Luke Skywalker's father.
What a guy.
It was
He called it?
When was it?
May 21st, 1980.
Okay. I went to see, I was 5. And I wonder if he heard about that from somebody at work and was trying to take his cock out, so to speak, which he would do, separately. But, like, I wonder if he was, because my dad at that point was 31 years old.
But he might have been a cool guy, and was Star Wars cool, then guys would talk about it at work.
Maybe,
right?
but did somebody know? There was no internet then, of course. So did he read it somewhere? Did somebody tell him? Because I always had friends. I had friends when I was little who would tell you things. And you'd make shit up, too. I remember walking around with my buddy Brad Martin. And I'd be like, yeah, I heard like in Rocky 4. I was like, I heard Rocky kills his wife. Like, he just totally snaps. He totally snaps about Mickey dying. He finally, and then he killed his wife.
I remember lying a lot about going to see the Blair Witch Project and like how crazy it was.
People thought it was real.
Yes. Like embellishing with people. Like, it looked really real.
But I had a kid who would just lie, like totally lie, because like the movie,
that's what teenagers
Return of
do.
Jedi hadn't come out yet.
You had a producer who did that.
That's true. My friend would be like, yeah, I saw Return of Jedi on TV last night. I'm like, has it come out in the theaters yet? It's like, yeah, it was on ABC. No, I was watching
the
Three's
internet
Company.
has ruined that, but lying was a huge thing when you were like
Had
a
to do it.
teenager. Yes,
had to do it, but that's how things got around, like the Richard Gere thing. How'd it get around?
every
How'd they get around?
Every
How they
town had
really
a
know
killer
it?
clown, right?
Right.
A killer clown in your town. Yeah.
And Nicole Eggert being naked and blown away got around like crazy in my eyes, like wildfire.
Yeah.
Like I kind of miss that. If the internet went away today, I'd be thrilled.
Better off.
Nice.
Great.
Way better off.
Back to what it used to be. But that's not going to happen. Anyway, 2 and 3 is going to be a slog.
No.
Nah, 3's awesome.
Which one's 3?
Revenge of the Sith.
Oh, yeah. You are the chosen one. Yeah, that's great. 8 and 9 are going to be tough.
8 and 9, because I'm going to be tired.
How many are there?
9.
9. I think we're just.
Have you heard of the Star Wars franchise?
I've never seen. I'm a Lord of the Rings guy.
But was it? You have to take a side.
So am I. Montante,
They're both massively
I
successful
think for the
franchises.
most part, I think like there's like a little,
There's definitely not.
You could think, even if there is, you could still see them both.
I'm being
biggest
loyal
franchises
to
of all
LOTR.
Star Wars is the biggest franchise in the history of the world.
Fucking stupid.
By the way, kudos to my man today. What's his name? Your boy.
Mark Hamill.
No. What's his name? The kid who played Harry Potter.
Oh, Daniel Radcliffe.
Daniel Radcliffe had the guts today to say, this morning, that if it wasn't for J.K. Rowling, he doesn't think there would be a Harry Potter franchise.
Wow.
That's bold. That's real courage.
He said that.
Fuck.
But he said he still disagrees with their takes on transgender, but he has to admit that. He did. And you know what? It's hard to disagree with him on that one.
Let J.K. cook.
Yeah. It's hard for me to disagree with him on that one. But he was like, I'm so disgusted. I'm like, oh, you return those checks?
They all are. They've all turned their backs on.
How many do you think actually feel that way versus what they have to say? Their agents say.
But they don't have to say that.
Well,
You
the
just
ones
stay
who
out
don't
of
say
it.
anything are the ones who agree with her.
Daniel Radcliffe's fucking agent even works? Guy's probably a waiter over there. Daniel Radcliffe's agent? What are you doing documentaries about the paralyzed guy? Which is fine, but I'm just saying. What's the last movie he was in?
He's in like Broadway.
Swiss Army.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Man or
saying.
whatever
It
his
was like,
name
you know, I was like, what are you laughing at?
The guy working at the restaurant. Sorry.
Oh, that's fine. You can laugh if you like.
Is JK? Is she toast?
I mean,
Like,
what do you mean she's toast? She gets
if-
billions of
You know how
dollars.
much money
No,
she has?
I'm saying.
They're not going to cancel
I'm
Harry
saying,
Potter.
can she come out with a new project and like would
She
people
is.
take it on?
Yeah, it'll get killed by some people, and then some people buy it if it's good.
So if she comes out with something new, she'll probably then have people just see.
What do you think her
just
net
the
worth
counter-
is?
I think it's
I'm
like,
gonna look it up right
like
now. I'm gonna say 800 million.
I'll say 770.
No, it's
I'm going to say over $1 billion.
I'm going to say like 2.4 billion.
Oh, the movie
What?
is true. Yeah,
2.4.
yeah, probably the ride too.
At least in the billion.
Yeah,
Video
I'm
games and
Isn't she a liberal too? So like at the end of the day, she's just both sides don't like her.
it's one of the
Yes.
most banned books in America.
1 billion. It says here.
Not bad.
Nailed it.
That's not bad.
all time.
Was that the first
I'm sure
thing
she
she
find her
did?
attractive.
Daniel
Montante.
Ratcliffe.
JK?
Not,
I mean, listen, I'd fuck.
She's
who's the
conservative,
one?
remember too.
No, she's not.
Well, I mean, she kind of.
Who's the one that? Not Rosie O'Donnell.
yeah, you mentioned Rosie O'Donnell.
No.
Kellyanne
Like,
Conway?
well, that's a no-brainer. That's like not even up for discussion. The one who's she was on with Theo Von. She has the ha laugh.
With who?
Who the fuck am I?
Talking
You
about
guys,
Lauren Compton?
Theo Vaughn?
She had that show back in the day.
Oh,
she was the
fat girl.
She used to be fat. Roseanne Barr. Roseanne Barr is my threshold. That's where I end.
Yeah, you would, if you saw her in this room, you would not feel the same way.
I think I would.
If you're sick, fuck. Then you need to be fucking.
Maybe that's the point.
You need to like go somewhere and be studied.
Roseanne, like I said, that's where I end. That's
Rosie O'Donnell.
No. Okay. See, I've standards.
Joy Behar.
Oh, yeah.
She's like 90.
That's all right.
This is
all right.
If you saw, you'd be like
85.
Whoopi Goldberg.
No.
Oh, that's different.
You're telling me Montante, fucking
Jill Biden.
Justin is disgusted right now.
Rightfully so.
Still,
Jill Biden's not bad looking.
Justin took his headphones off.
I thought they just came.
I would.
It's actually not a bad picture.
That's what I'm saying. See, I'm not saying I would like to do it all the time, but once I'm definitely
Kamala
doing it.
Harris
for the clout.
Oh yeah,
for the clout.
100%. She's not bad. I mean, she got to where she is for a reason. Okay, it's not by being ugly.
I knew you were going to
You know
answer
what I'm saying?
that.
You know what I'm alluding to?
It's Mamala.
No,
I don't. Actually, I don't. I don't know. I don't want to know.
It's very subtle, but I think we have an idea.
I don't know.
Let me think. Some other ones. Who else would it be, Justin?
I'm telling you, that's
Jill Biden.
Hillary.
I said that.
Yes.
Okay.
Jill Biden.
Hillary's that's.
You can't do that.
No.
That's a tough scene.
No.
Chelsea?
No. I'd rather fuck Hillary than Chelsea.
Okay, good.
Chelsea's
Save.
fucking hideous.
Okay, nice.
I'm looking at Roseanne Barr right now, and
They both seem like lovely women.
Pitching a
they're
tent?
both fine.
She's from where she went to where she is now. She's now fuckable. She was unfuckable for decades. Then she grew up a little bit.
I won't fuck her.
Oh, here it is. You're back all dated. You're gonna laugh at that?
It was a good line. Just take it easy.
You're right, Coleman.
Thank you.
Trying to think of other older, unattractive women.
Before the Obamas had her killed, what's her name wasn't bad looking?
Michelle.
Ann Rivers, whatever.
Oh, Michelle Obama.
No, I'll swing that way.
There you go. Set him up. Knocks
Shout
it
out
down.
Piercy. Thank you. You see that picture of him in the fucking bikini?
Of who?
Legs like a horse.
Of him.
Of who?
Michelle.
Her. What are you doing? How did she have kids?
Huh? She fucking adopted them.
The one they look just like her.
Yeah, they look.
No, they don't. They look more
no-
like they look more like the original parents.
The daughter looks just like her.
They
I mean,
look
literally,
like
they look
Obamas.
just like
I
her.
have in my notes who the real parents are.
Save it for the case.
will.
Season 3. I teased that today.
Congrats on that.
Hopefully,
Congrats on what?
Hopefully, have Dante on. We can talk about it.
You're close to a case potential.
No, I'm not. I wish I was.
Karen Reed, by the way, saw her for the first time. She's good looking.
Okay.
No shit.
She's like,
Justin's mom. Did you see her in Portland?
no, I didn't know she was in Portland.
Oh, okay. I'm just throwing them out there. What was that, Justin?
Cool.
You imagine that?
Yeah, she's cool.
If your parents got divorced and your mom was dating Montante, you'd be happy about that?
Yeah, I'd probably kill myself.
Yeah, no, that would have to push you
Be
over
good
the
for the
edge.
show.
She seems like a lovely woman.
I know for a fact. No offense, Coleman's got a good looking mother.
Really?
Comes from money, that part of break,
Oh,
pharma.
I thought you saw a picture.
If you make millions in pharma, you're not marrying an ugly woman. Okay.
Maria Coleman suggests, an exotic sort of the Maria part of it.
Maria.
Hold on.
She's half
lie detector. here.
Portuguese.
Yeah.
She's a geese.
Have you looked for Coleman's mom on social media?
No.
I don't believe it.
I swear on my life.
Can't really find her. She's not really out there.
No.
Sounds like a challenge, Coleman.
Yeah, don't do
Just
that.
wanted to let you know.
Leave them alone.
Bella from Minnesota's out there. That's for sure.
Oh,
Who's
yeah,
that?
she is.
Bella from Minnesota's out there.
Oh, B is out there?
She's out there.
Was that the one
yeah.
that Mitchell
Well, that's
Robinson?
your fault.
No, that was not Mitch Rob.
Oh.
He didn't
Oh, they found her?
No.
He had a plan
How
with
do
the
you
Knicks.
know that much?
Oh, she's out
Creep.
there. She's out there.
What are you creeping on this girl?
I don't know.
Oh, it's 2024. It doesn't take too long, I'm sure, to find her. That's my guess.
Yeah, well, she's happy.
You can also just not look.
Her family's not happy, though.
Yeah,
Her parents never got over.
never were.
All right. So who's in tomorrow?
It is
Cinema
Lords
Lords.
and
Steve.
Alice Shattuck.
Steve, come on, Steve.
Could be Steve.
Steve.
Steve's got
Steve.
21 hours to save
Save
some
it.
Alice Shattuck.
Fucking
so.
save it. Save your career on the show.
Can we get Alice in here nice and drunk? Like her first episode
Oh,
of Leeches?
Jesus Christ. She hates Cinema Lords. Is that what you said?
Yeah, she
That feels like that's not
ripping
gonna be
into
very.
him.
How do you hate Cinema Lords?
She thinks he's a deadbeat.
Hey, you get told sleep with the fishes by a random account. And
Yeah.
see how you
The
feel.
guy threatened Steve the whole life.
What was it?
I might have to go to New York to get this ad deal done.
Hey, want to go? I'm
If
driving.
you go to New York, you got to take this thing with you.
Okay.
Did Jeff mention that to you guys or no?
He did. He did. And
That's
then
me.
remember, I was going to do it and you said no.
Well, you're gonna drive to. We can ship it. That's fine. But I got to say goodbye. They got to engrave our name. I got to say bye to this trophy. For now. But
It's good on the desk, though.
I'm gonna get it again. We're okay. We're in good shape now. I feel good.
With the buy and everything.
With the buys, yeah. Well, yeah, but I feel good. We're rounding the shape.
You want to hear something that's going to disgust you before we leave here?
I just want to go. Go ahead.
Nope, not yet. Sorry.
You're gonna fart into the microphone.
I'm going to, no worse. I'm going to Brockton to Spiegel. Be there for a little bit. Then I'm getting a lunch with a Minifan.
Okay.
You hate that? Okay, all right. Usually you hate it. All right.
It's not that. Which Minifan? No.
Melissa Gorman's husband.
Is that guy even a Minifan?
Yeah, he's at the fucking thing. He goes to all the events. That's
the story I told when you came up to me and you were like,
you're respectful.
You're like, Melissa Gorman's husband's 17 years older than her or something.
I knew these, yeah.
You were so, I was like, oh, okay. It was funny watching them because I was talking to Montante and BA for a couple minutes and they were having breakfast with like normal people. It was almost like everybody understood, like they're having like regular human beings don't interact with the Minifans. It was like an unspoken agreement.
Yeah.
You guys were over there just hammered and they were having like a quiet
It was like
breakfast.
9:30 mix over there with his brother, eating breakfast, me, BA, and 2 other Minifans just drinking vodka.
So Mutt was very standoffish though, you're saying.
Oh, yeah, his vibe was terrible at the but you had shingles maybe
We had a good conversation after that. You understood once I explained the shingles and how much it hurt.
Yeah.
Coleman
I was a little sympathetic.
Was Coleman already hammered or no?
Yeah, he was.
I didn't see where he got sloppy. He was normal.
It happened fast.
Yeah.
Because he was fucking wasted.
Right next to me at the bar. Who he was talking to, but.
I was gonna say, I might be the only person you've never seen like drunk, like involved with the show.
I've never seen Coleman drunk, I don't think, right?
Well,
it's a good time.
I've never seen Gus drunk. So he's fucking high as a
He's
kite.
fucked up. I mean, it's all the same. Steve for sure the other night. Dave for sure. Obviously Mike.
Never me.
Never Mutt. Mutt's drunk. Mutt was the most embarrassing drunk of all.
Oh, stop.
At the fucking thing?
Foxwoods, I love you. Buddy.
No, that was at the fucking Marconi thing.
The Marconi thing?
Yeah, we had a dinner to celebrate winning the Marconi Award.
That sounds awesome.
You remember that?
No.
I'm sure you don't. That was when you were saying it.
I thought it was at Foxwoods.
No. It was at somewhere in Boston. We all went. And that's when you were like, hey, man, like, I know, like, you fuck around, I fuck around, but, like, this means a lot to me. You mean
this
so much.
never happened.
Oh,
Never
it did.
But even if it did, no, people do this. That's nice.
It definitely happened.
I'm a nice person in general. I would say that. I've said that sober, so maybe I did say it.
I became a little smoother.
Yes, it's absolutely real. Oh, was that the? Oh no, the restaurant. I know what you're talking about now. The Marconi restaurant with Jason Wolf. Yeah, I know.
You guys just be reckless back then.
I forgot.
What do you mean?
That, and then the guy
Out of the
fingers
memory that you
somebody
have.
at the table.
That wasn't me. What?
I don't have the same memory you have.
That's true because you drink a lot. My mind is still sharp in some places.
The interns.
Not me. Not me.
That's one hell of an intern.
Who's that? Ooh. What are you talking about?
Lucy Birch.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
Coworker.
She was really intern for us.
My producer, yeah.
Oh, was she really?
Yeah, for a couple months before stuff happened.
Pretty good at giving out picks.
Took her off the air.
Walks around, gives out home run picks.
Good for her. Big star. I'm sure things are going perfectly for her. All right. Anything else for before tomorrow? No?
Not that I can think
Okay.
of.
So we're back tomorrow with, we think, Cinema Lords, maybe Steve from Gloucester, though I guess probably not.
Alice
Shattuck. And then Friday is Mike and
Snell.
Snell's coming out party. Muttstack.com.
Yes.
Go subscribe.
Busy week. Podcast tomorrow. Column Friday. Derby
Podcast
pick
tomorrow.
Saturday. Yeah, doing a podcast.
With who?
My buddy Dick Jerardi, one of the great handicappers in the country. And the voice of racing in Pennsylvania, Jessica Paquette.
See, why you guys laugh at that? That's me. That's not.
I'm not
My
laughing.
buddy Dick Jerardi is a funny
That's
line.
a good horse racing name.
I know, but how old is that guy?
He's one of the great. He's probably early 60s.
Which is what you want.
Sure.
You don't see a young guy.
Finished third in the
What are you,
BCBC
his
a couple
fucking
years
agent?
ago.
I want to be. I want to ramp up. Let's make some
10% of
fucking
nothing
money.
is nothing.
$300,000 he made a couple years ago at the
Who
tournament.
did?
Dick. He
Jerardi.
finished third in the BCBC.
DG.
He's an awesome handicapper.
Dick Jerardi.
Dick Jerardi. He was a legendary sports writer in Pennsylvania. You watched him on the Sports Report a million times.
I definitely did not watch Dick Jerardi in the Sports
Oh,
Report
you're out of
a
your
million
mind.
times.
You
How
don't
many times was he on?
you don't watch.
How many times was he
He
on?
was in the rotation with Ryan and Lupica.
I know he's good. I know he's similar to Bill Conlon. I know that.
He's not at all.
He's a Pennsylvania sports writer, correct?
Sure, yes.
So he has something in common with Bill
Hall of
Conlon.
Famer,
right?
gambler. Going to the Racing Hall of Fame this summer.
Where's that?
In Saratoga.
Do they just have that at the grave now? Do they just put all the horses in?
Actually,
and then,
really nice Hall of Fame. Excellent bathrooms if you're in Saratoga.
where is this?
Best Bass.
They have it at Saratoga.
Racing Hall of Fame, right across the street from the track.
You still have that carousel in downtown Saratoga?
Downtown is still there, yes.
Kids don't care about that anymore.
They did. We have nice videos of them when they were kids.
Dick Jerardi. How do you spell it?
Jerardi.
What is it?
Jerardi. Dick Jerardi.
The only way to spell Girardi.
Well, you can spell it with a G, like Mike Giardi.
Oh, he spells it with a J. Disregard.
Jerardi.
Can you ask about my friend's dad? Hollywood Herb. See if he knows him. Retired jockey.
Hollywood, he was a driver, not a jockey. He was a
jockey.
harness driver, wasn't he?
No, he used to be at Mountain Park all the time.
This is one brutal Twitter account.
Oh, he's not very active. Oh, please.
I'm just saying, it's brutal.
He's old. Not everyone mastered
Hollywood Herb. Hold on.
Dick Jerardi.
Herb Macaulay. He was a little Looney Tune.
Is Dick Jerardi even trying anymore? Somebody writes on the column. Let me see here. Dick Jerardi.
He has not been a columnist in a while. He's a great. He covered some great Villanova teams. Had great writing when Smarty Jones won the Derby.
I don't see where was he on the Sports Reporters? Why don't I remember him? How many times was he on, do you think?
I multiple times remember watching him on TV when I was a kid. Yeah, I don't know if he was the Lupica Mitch Album group, but I definitely watched him on there.
Mitch Album. Okay.
Mitch. Yeah.
Dick Jerardi and who? Jessica Paquette?
Yes, the voice of racing in Pennsylvania.
What do you mean by that?
She's the voice of racing in Pennsylvania. She was the first female to ever call a Grade 1 race last year. So we're taping that tomorrow. We'll post it on Thursday. Full Friday 4-pack on Friday with all the stuff you like, and then full Derby's thoughts on Saturday.
That does sound like a dreadful podcast.
What does?
That Dick Jerardi and Jessica.
It will not be
Paquette.
what I'm doing. I'm doing something
I will
different.
definitely not listen to it.
Doing something different today. If you want
you guys
the
want some 80s, Billboard chart talk, I might listen to it.
It's going to be straight handicapping. It's not what we're doing today with Justin.
Straight handicapped,
Yes.
Okay.
No, straight
I'm
handicapping.
handicapped.
So what are you doing with Justin? Can you give us a little taste of what that is?
It's like a 10-minute video. Some rules for winning money at the Derby. Some rules. Some that are.
How long will this be?
10 minutes.
So this is like
some that are evergreen, some that are.
It's almost like a side project. From like, I'll give you guys 10 minutes. Yeah.
No, it's not a side project.
I'm excited for it. I think it should be good.
You are famously known as Dead Tickets Manansky.
Okay, that little again.
What does that mean?
Then you not follow my picks the last 4 or 5 years. That's
Dead,
fine.
The tickets are the minute you they're dead. They're no good. You can't win with them.
Literally.
Yeah. Like famously DTM, dead tickets.
You're going to lose a lot of races. I have given people a lot of good winners last year.
You're going to pick the Kentucky Derby winner this year.
I like the favorite, so it's a lame take.
Then congratulations.
I like
you can't win any fucking money.
I like Scotty Scheffler.
The guy did a fucking golf podcast
I like Scotty
picking
Scheffler.
favorites for
rigs every week. I like Scheffler at minus 140.
I didn't. I'm saying he's picking a favorite. Congratulations.
Hey, you're right.
I agree.
Huh?
I said if they hit, they hit.
Yeah, but
there are ways to make money with the favorite, I think.
How heavy a favorite is this?
He'll be like 5-2, so 2.5 to 1.
The one thing that sucks about horse racing, I hate the odds changing nonstop. I know
in Jersey, you have exchange betting, so I'll save it for off the air. But you live in a great state for horse betting. You do.
Let's do another 30 minutes on horse racing. I got nowhere to be. Got to lunch with Mr. Gorman.
Guess we have lunch together with Melissa Gorman's husband.
You want to join us?
No, he's like 100 years old. That guy. How's he
Listen, I don't know if he's 17 years older than his
What's
wife.
he gum down the soup while you're yapping away?
Yeah.
Fantastic.
I'll big bird him.
Jesus, great. Fantastic. God. All right. Tomorrow we'll see how that goes. Mutstack.com. Thanks to Milton's and BetterHelp. Steve is not going to. There's no chance Steve has the balls. Any chance, Montante?
Yeah, definitely. But he's
1 out of 10. How much?
If he comes in 4.
Oh,
he'll come in
40%.
I'm going to say 6. I'm going to say
that means he's more likely than not to come here tomorrow.
No, he's not.
You just said that. That's what DTM.
You're right.
Not done. That's
over.
Not too
I would say if you have access to Steve's DMs, let's nicely reach out and suggest tomorrow might be a good spot.
He's gonna come in here,
don't beg.
He's going to lay
I'm
down.
not begging.
I'm good. He's going
to do the thing. Thin roll. If you want to hit me. I'm not a fighter. And he's going to lay down. And
Justin, good.
Be fine.
I was going to say something you don't like.
What?
I was going to be like, just reach out, say Kirk really, he didn't want to say it on air.
No, don't do that.
Come on in.
What odds you give it? 1 out of 10. 0, Coleman?
Fat 0.
I happen to agree.
No shot. Do it,
I
Steve.
give it like
do the right thing.
I'll say 2. 2. Right. I'll say 2 to be generous.
I'm saying 5 out of 10. 50-50. Coin flip. Coin flip.
As usual, taking the gutsy angle on it.
Coin flip.
Unbelievable. Just burn those tickets now.
That's Steve. He's a coin flip.
What's the horse's favorite's name?
Fierceness.
Fierceness?
Yes.
Terrible horse name.
That's a bad name.
A couple of horses.
Who's riding it? Who's the jockey?
We'll find out today. What's that?
Who's the jockey? Linfield?
No, John Velasquez. Hall of Fame.
He's a good little jockey.
Johnny V.
Who's that? Who's that right there?
Snow.
Paco Lopez still going?
Paco Lopez definitely
Willie
still
Shoemaker's
going,
still alive right now.
I don't know if Willie's still with us. He's not riding. He's not in the Derby this year.
Yeah, little fella. He had a bad accent.
He had a lot of
He's paralyzed,
bad
right?
accents.
Of course he's a little fella.
I mean, even by jockey standards, I mean, he's like a foot tall or something.
Why can't they let little people? Has there been a little person?
Because you have to be a real athlete to do it. You got to be strong to do it.
You reached out to Matt Roloff yet?
No.
Oh, boy. The Little People Big World guy wanted to have him on. Just saying.
I couldn't find his contact.
What was that?
Shocker.
Give it a real effort.
It wasn't tweeted out by
give
somebody.
Give it a real
story.
effort. Yeah, it wasn't handed the number by
That's a
somebody.
Gus answer. I couldn't find
that
it.
was a Gus
True.
answer.
I have like the network to be able to find all
What grade would you give Coleman as producer of the show so far, Justin? Since he got hired.
B plus, A minus.
What would you give yourself?
A.
Oh,
As
surprising.
producer of the show?
Yes.
You give yourself an A?
Yeah, I think I'm doing a really good job.
Okay.
Confident Justin. You don't see him
I
very
agree to
often.
disagree. But
Justin's
hey,
done a
that's
better job
fantastic.
than Coleman.
I don't know what Justin does. Honestly.
Smaller sample size.
Yeah, I'd say Coleman's done a better job.
Justin does some good videos.
He drives the conversation on the producer show.
Lost his keys.
Who
that
does?
time.
Justin.
The producer show is dreadful though. Like it doesn't.
Would you rather have a bad producer show than no producer show?
No, I don't care about it.
I gotta ask.
Yeah.
I know. I already think we're doing the answer. Does Menners ever get employed?
No.
Menners would
What
be
does that
great.
mean?
I told you I gave the rules. If he does that, he can have the job.
He's going through. He's not doing well.
He has to get
No,
on
I
a
feel
boat.
bad. He's a nice guy. I feel bad he's struggling.
cracking.
Yeah, he's got a lot going on in his life.
I actually liked when he got honest about his life on that podcast.
Yeah, he's in the. I feel bad for him, but hey, you know, like I said, the job. If he wants to come and do a show on our network,
He
can
would
do
be
it.
good back there, though. You know that.
Too much about him.
Yeah, you could.
I've never thought he'd be good, like a good
I don't know if
producer
you
for
could
the
reach
show.
the.
Yeah, too much about him. I think. Too much. He thinks he's a star. He's
He
not.
should be a cricket announcer. He's a good announcer.
He is an announcer.
Oh, I didn't see the car.
How the hell do you know? Based on that cut?
Well, you've played longer cuts than that.
Yeah, we are. What do we do? I don't care. My Montante cares about network. I don't care. All right, I'm getting out of here. Goodbye.